and welcome to Good Morning RPG. I'm Leia, that's Matt, and you know
Hello.
what you were here for, right?
What my buddy here for now? You bloody cover stream, don't know what we're here for? Oh, I'm bloody here for streams things.
What, we're supposed to do something?
Some no, keyboard. Look, it's the
What
starting
about
soon
keyboard?
screen once again.
Oh, yeah. We don't see your, like, little adjuster thing
Yeah, hold on.
there.
Give me a sec. There it is. There's, you know how I was like, oh, look, I just placed the camera. There's the secret of my starting soon screen. That's it. Hold on,
Don't tell them all of our secrets.
my secrets? I'll give you another secret right here somewhere.
Folks.
Hold on, I got this. Keep going. I got to find this thing.
I have nothing
Oh.
I hope everybody brought their beans, because we did.
I'm ingesting beans as we speak.
Me too. It's too late for beans for me.
Well,
but
you know,
I'm ingesting beans anyway.
Depends how bean sensitive you are, really. Because if you're not bean sensitive, you'll be good. Like George drinks 7 bean waters a day, and he's still tired.
Yeah.
Oh, you got bean water and salt water?
Yes. Yes, I had to make sure that I brought my salt water with me
I
because
love salt water every now and then.
I have been, for some reason, lacking salt.
As in, like, you feel like you get up in the morning, you're like, I could really do with some salt today? Like, how do you know that you're lacking salt?
Well, I have a really bad headache.
Oh, fair. Isn't that just dehydration? That means you should have less salt and more water?
Well, so, okay, so from what I gather...
Still can't find this thing.
From what I gather, what you're supposed to do is, like, when you drink Gatorade or any kind of, like, power drink or anything like that, if it tastes sweet, your body needs it. If it tastes gross, you don't need it.
I don't know if that works like that. Does it work?
It does, yeah, actually, because you're, like, that's why they're so good, like, after you've exerted yourself, and it's like, oh man, this feels so refreshing. I've literally... So remember last week when we ended a little bit early?
Yes.
I had a killer headache. Like, I was like, just could not focus on anything. I was dying. And my significant other gave me a Gatorade and was like, here, drink this. I drank half the bottle without even realizing it. And I immediately felt so much better.
I think, because I usually, when I'm, like, ridiculously dehydrated, I'll go for, like, a Powerade or Gatorade. Because I just, you know, it's like whatever mix they have is just really puts a lot of good shit in your body. Well, it makes, it's probably not good for you, but, like, it feels good.
That just means that your body needs the electrolytes that are inside.
Yeah, no, it's what plants crave. Anyway, I couldn't find the image because I put it on my phone, but here you go. There you go. There's the opener. I'll do it again.
Yeah. Look at it.
There you go.
I can't do that.
The famed opening that you see every fucking week.
Gatorades have what Matt craves.
Gatorades have what Matt craves. You get me after a night of drinking, they'll be like, what do you need, Matt? I'll be like, Gatorade.
That's exactly what you need.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. I love it. You know, a great hangover. Well, I mean, I don't get hangovers, but a great hangover cure or a hangover avoider that I would tell people is, if you're drinking, you should mix your vodka or whatever you're drinking with Gatorade. Because then you will be hydrated and drunk, and you are unstoppable. We did one weekend, I couldn't drive anywhere because I was still drunk. So I Uber Eats a $12 bottle of Gatorade to the house. I was like, I want to not be drunk anymore. Give me Gatorade.
Well.
It was incredibly worth it. It gave me lifeblood, and then I went and got Macca's. It gave me the lifeblood I needed to go put grease in my body to further feel good.
Yeah, there you go. That is my back when my Matt and I when he still had his own apartment, he would keep like a entire thing of Powerade in his house. Just at all times. for reasons.
That's fun.
Because sometimes you need it.
For some reason, my Spotify... Oh, I understand why. I'll get some music on stream for you, friends. I just realized all my shit is cooked.
Ooh.
It's alright. It's alright.
Should have ordered both on Uber Eats and then had the drivers race.
Oh, just like see who gets it first.
Like...
One time, Ben Martin ordered a single sauce packet from Uber Eats.
Excuse.
You heard me.
Why?
You heard me.
I did hear you. I'm gonna get to painting.
I gotta restart
I
the
can't
song.
with this nonsense anymore.
Ah, there is. There was music on stream? I don't know why that wasn't coming through for my ears though. Strange.
Interesting. Yeah.
Well, I restarted it either way. What are you doing today?
I am going to be painting all of my superiors that came in my Purgatos mission stuff. So I've got my Sister Dogmata. I've got the what is this? The Celestine.
I've got the same models of the Celestines, the glaive lady with the shield.
Yeah.
I bought those because I was like, these are really good D&D models, despite the fact that, you know, behind the shield there's a gun. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Don't worry about that
but
gun.
They look fucking
okay.
cool. Like some really good paladin type stuff or clerics.
You want to know what they'd be really great for?
What?
Eberron.
Oh yeah? They have guns
Eberron.
behind their shields in Eberron?
They could. You could. You could. It's one of those things where it's like Eberron is, because it's a little bit more mage punky, like you can get away with guns.
Yeah, you know, I get you. That's cool.
I'm
doing some more converting today because all of the stuff is still around my desk. But this time I do have the thing that lets me get further. I've got my pin vise, so I bought it.
Yeah.
I bought a nice cheap pin vise from the hobby store literally the same day, like last week. So this sits like over here. So if you see me not doing anything, it's because I am over here at the edge of my desk. You can't even see it. With a pin vise clamped to the desk. So that's me. Drill
That's okay,
tiny
guys.
holes in a hand.
I'll continue to be entertaining and
I'll still be here. You'll just see the top of my head on screen. Like,
painting stuff. So here's the thing, and this has been kind of a great debate for me because I don't know
like
what
an internal
I want to
debate?
do with this Celestine. Well, so here's the thing: is I was looking at the Purgatos box.
Yes.
And the Celestine, the what is it? Supreme. I feel like I'm using the wrong words.
The leaders are called superiors, if that's what you're looking for.
Superiors.
Yeah.
So the superior Celestine had white armor.
Do they?
Well, so here's the thing, is on the booklet, she does not. She's got the black armor, just like all of the other Celestines. But if you look at the box...
Oh, hold on. Usually they give you painting options on the box. Yeah, that's a different army scheme, my dude.
No, it's still the
Oh, it'll be the superior, but it'll be the superior in a different army's color scheme. So that one is that like a white?
I don't think it is. I don't think, because it's still the white, red, and black, which is still our martyr. The martyr version.
So
I mean, so here's the stitch.
I think it could be Order of the Withered Rose, maybe. No, that's the wrong one.
Hold on, I've got my codex somewhere.
It dingled in my brain because I'm pretty sure they're always Order of the Sacred Rose is white and red inverted. So it's like red capes, but with white armor. Oh, you've got the codex?
You got a codex?
I didn't know that.
It was such a dumb decision.
Oh, that's the older version.
It is the older version of the codex.
Well, the codexes have really good the codexes have really good like galleries, I guess you could call it, of models.
Yeah. I thought it would be cool for painting options.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Jess keeps the box art for the same reason. Actually, I think I do too.
No. So this actually says, oh wait, no, you might be right, because this is white with black and red. Celestin of the Order of the Sacred Rose.
Yeah. Usually when it's like that drastically different, it possibly is a different color scheme. Just looking at all the different color schemes and models they have. Looks cool. But
No. Oh hey, this looks like some sisters fighting some Tau.
yeah, they do that. They'll do that. Oh no, that's Eldar, but still, you know, Xenos
Whatever.
scum in their mind. Either way, they're racist.
Not wrong.
Either way, they racist. Okay. So I played some Inscription yesterday. That game is nutty. It is cooked. It is very creepy. It's not. I didn't think it would be. You know, it's unsettling, but it's like a horror game, but not like a super scary horror game.
Okay.
I really liked it. I'm definitely gonna play it more, like maybe next week. But it definitely gives off a good atmosphere in the game that it does, and it kind of just it's very swift moving as well. Everything that you do is just like very quick movements. I don't know how much to say because it's spoilers, but I know a lot of people that were in here I saw yesterday, so thank you for that. But yeah, the whole vibe is just like stuck in a cabin with a serial killer.
What?
Yeah. It's like almost a little bit Saw-esque where, you know, he doesn't tell you he's a serial killer, but through playing the game, you'll definitely realize that this person is keeping you here hostage.
Angry Pinnacle says, just a note, Matt, don't look anything up about the game unless you've finished it because it's one of those games.
Oh, I wasn't going to. I was literally just going to stay. I'm not going to touch that game. I'm not going to look up anything for that game until the next time I play it on stream. That's pretty much my plan right now. I did pretty well in not looking up or seeing any spoilers for Inscription. The only thing I'd ever seen was like one trailer.
Good.
So that's all that I've seen. I didn't know about I did not know the cards talked. Did not know about that. I did not know why the cards talked, and then I found out and I was like, oh no. So that's fun. That's fun. I won't say any more. Are you going to play it later? Because I won't say any more otherwise.
Is it a computer game?
It's on Steam and it's on sale at the moment, I think.
Probably not. My computer can't really handle
It's fair. It's pretty light, so you'd be surprised at what it could run.
gaming.
What this game could run on, I should say.
Yeah, my computer was having some trouble with Photoshop today, so...
Fair. Photoshop's pretty heavy, though. My laptop struggles with Photoshop.
Oh,
Right.
I forgot to do hair. Probably should have done that while I was doing research.
Okay. That's a towel hand. Don't want that.
I don't want your three-fingered hands.
Get these three-fingered... If I wanted three-fingered hands, I would be much, much better off. Oh god, I had a gun somewhere in here that I need to drill out, but where is it? Is that it there? Not it. That's not it either. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the gun hand? Where's the gun hand? Please tell me what the gun hand is.
I don't know how to help you, Matt.
I can't find it. I cannot find the gun hand. Monarchy be damned. Just in the distance. Well, I saw that the other day, but I have no idea where it's gone since, so I guess I'll just do more. But, here's one I prepared earlier. Where the fuck is that gone? Oh, this is just a hand without a gun. Wait, no, other way around. A gun without a hand. Oh. I see my folly. Oh, no. I have a completed gun with arm on it and everything. However, I do not know where the accompanying hand from said gun is.
Well,
I
that's
found
a
it.
problem.
Hold on, is that it? Yes, I found it! Alright, there we go. Today is just me losing and finding subsequent things. Alright, pin vice time. Get on there, you saucy mates. Okay. If anyone would like to see, let me know. Because otherwise I've got to put the drill on this. Oh, actually that kind of works. Oh, I'm pulling the cable. No, it's fine. So.
Ooh, there was too much water on my brush.
Oh, okay. Oh, that camera. Okay, so. Cool. Alright, so I need to drill a hole. This. This tiny little hand needs a hole in it. It's holding a bit of gun. Oh, where's my knife? There's that. A drill there. Oh, lovely. The mic goes over it. Alright, so. It's not a very high quality pin vise, but it works.
Better than no pin vise.
That's pretty much it. That's what I was after. I don't want to spend like $100 on a pin vise. I spent 12. 12 Australian. Alright, so that's in, and I just gotta drill this now.
Oh, painting white hair is not my favorite.
And this is what we do until it goes through. Just drills, drills, drills. Very slowly through. Gotta do this 5 more times. Drill, drill, drill.
Oh my gosh.
Look how bloody tiny that is. What?
I took my glasses off and I am
Did you not find it?
blind. I am blind as a bat.
Yeah.
But I pulled my glasses up so I could see this face more clearer by sticking it really close to my face.
And you were like,
And then I
"Why?"
couldn't and
Why
then I
can't I
couldn't
see?
find my paint palette.
That was funny. Oh, why is that happening? Okay. Camera, be good. Come on, buddy. Oh. There you go. Okay, mate. There you go, mate. All right, so as you can see, I have drilled through where it goes to the hand, and it.
As I can see, or as chat can
Oh,
see?
anyone
'Cause I
can.
can't see
As
anything.
anyone can see. Okay, well, it's, so you can see I've drilled right through that little blocky bit where the hand is. Came out all right. And now I take a knife to that and hollow it out.
You got some dedication over there, man.
It looks good when it finishes. It's not a super hard thing to do from what I can see and what I've been doing. It's just precise. I guess that's a different kind of hard. But
I would definitely say
alright, it's
so.
hard to do. Alright, I just won't sugarcoat. It's fucking hard. I think maybe it's easy to do, but hard to make it look good. Maybe that's what I should say.
That's a pretty good assumption.
Like a lot of painting, it's easy to paint, but it's hard to paint the way it looks in your brain. And that's what you spend a lot of time doing. Oh no. Damn it, I cut off his thumb. Fuck. Oh well. It's on the back of the gun, no one will particularly see it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Is anybody gonna see it?
Yeah, no, that's what stops me going, I need to sculpt a thumb out of green stuff. Fuck.
That's kind of how I feel about this helmet right here. Is I can't get to the hair that is like underneath this chin part.
Yeah.
Cause like she's basically covered from like here down, so it's like I can't get to the hair. I probably should have painted the heads before I put them on the models, but I didn't do that, so this is what we're getting.
That's fair. Come on, camera. Gonna behave?
Not gonna be too picky.
I think I need to invest in a better quality cable. This one keeps fucking me around.
I say you've been having problems with that cable for a while.
Well, I bought a new one because I thought the other one broke, but it turns out this one's doing something similar quicker than the last one. So I have a feeling I just need to go get a higher quality one, which sucks because it costs like double the price.
Yeah.
Like I don't like paying $60+ for a cable, you know?
Yeah. But if it's a cable that you use every week...
I know, it's just annoying. It was like the chair thing, you know? I really don't want to spend a shitload of money on a chair for a long time. And I was like, well, considering that the computer is where I work and spend like so much time, I should spend a decent amount of money to make sure my back doesn't die.
Yeah. I've been looking into those ergonomic chairs because
like
sit
a
weird.
Steinbeck kind of thing. Oh no, hold on, that's an airbrush brand. I know what you mean.
I don't know what they're
Oh, your internet just dropped a little bit.
called.
It went all fuzzy, really. Oh, it's kind of back.
It's my internet has been just its own worst enemy.
So, hand is hollowing out pretty well. Problem is, my fingers are too big to cut it easily.
Please be careful.
Oh, don't worry. I can't remember which day it was. I think it was a Friday after a stream. I like took a bit out of my finger. Which one was it? I think it was. Oh man, it's healed up nicely. It was this finger. I just took a layer. Like it didn't go into my finger. It like scalped it a bit, and it went all the way down to. So you know how you got like the 7 layers of skin? It must have gone down to like the last one.
Ooh.
So it wasn't a deep cut, but it was a consistent cut. And so like it bled.
Yikes.
It bled, right? But it
Mhm.
didn't like bleed like lots and lots and lots. It must have just bled. It must have cut just deep enough to like get the top capillaries, because together
Mhm.
they formed blood. But if it was a
Wow.
smaller cut, it wouldn't have. Sorry for chat if you're squeamish. Sorry, Leia, if you're squeamish.
Blood doesn't bother me.
Okay, fair. Nerd? Why am I a nerd? How dare you come on my hobby and mini painting show and call me a nerd? Oh, fucking drop my vice pen. I dropped the piece of my vice that, in my rage, I dropped the piece of the vice that twists the vice together because I'm called a nerd. What am I gonna do? I lost the other bit that makes the vice that, oh! Hey, Euripedicus, oh! I dropped this bit, come off the vice. Everything's coming off. You call me a nerd.
That I hate to break it to you,
Did you say it?
but we are nerds.
Did you say it? Did you
I
fucking
am
say it?
proud to be a nerd. Look at me in my what if t-shirt. I love you. Doctor Strange loves you.
I'm sad.
You're sad.
Yeah.
I wish I could tell you that I was sorry.
You're not sorry?
No. I'm an unforgiving nerd.
Hmm. I'm sad. That's enough of that bit. Law drop. Nerd law.
Ooh, nerd lore. I think you got this one.
I've got this one.
Yeah, you got this one. I think I took the last one.
Nerd law. I'm gonna stab myself with the knife just then. Nerd
Please
law.
don't.
Stuff that's nerdy. God, my life is just full of it. Oh.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
So there are a bunch of sporty guys in primary school that we used to go. I guess they would do a game called Bull Rush. If you've ever played Bull Rush, where basically you all line up on one side of the field and you run to the other side of the field, and there's this person in the center of the field who is effectively it, and they have to tag you or pull something out like a little tag out of your pocket or something like that. That's kind of waving like a tail. And
Okay.
if you get tagged, you join them, and then you have to get the next Bull Rush that comes through. A bunch of the sporty kids thought it would be funny to call Nerd Rush one day because they wanted to bully the nerds by calling them nerds for one, and then making them run across the field first. What they didn't realize that in Cairns, that word doesn't really have a lot of meaning. And all the nerds are also fairly sporty as well, because that's how that town is. And so they tried to they were like Nerd Rush, and we were like, well, who cares? What does that mean? And no one knew who they meant, so they just started pushing random people they thought were a nerd out. And they pushed a bunch of people, and then they eventually tried to push me out. But I don't think they knew that I played soccer and did a lot of bike riding and BMX. So myself and a few of the others were like, all right, this is an easy round. We'll just run across the field. And this guy is like the big hulking football man. He's slow as shit. So you just run past him. And so the cocky sporty bully type kids at the back then had to run across where they were all super slow, and most of them ended up getting tagged. So one of those, in terms of a nerd lore drop, it's like, we are spry and dexterous, so we can slip around them. In that sense, that was probably the first time that someone called me a nerd. It was like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Get over there, nerd. You play fucking Warhammer at school. I was like, all right. I don't care. Do you think I care about your nicknames? I know what your mum thinks of you.
Ooh.
spoiler alert, she's divorcing your dad. Anyway, that's my nerd lore. Depends how early you go back in my nerd lore, because my nerd lore is strange. I mean, granted, my lore general is strange, but my upbringing was not a traditional nerd one. Benji consistently goes like, Matt was kind of like a jock nerd, but only in, I guess it was because of the activities I did rather than my interests. Because I would do BMX and motorbike riding and water sports and stuff like that. But then I would be very intensely into shit like this.
Yeah.
And gaming.
Well, that's like a lot like one of my partners is for a really long time his kind of nickname was Closet Nerd, because he was very much like into sports and stuff like that. Now he's Closet Jock. Because he hangs out with more nerdy people, his like nerdy side is more prominent. But like every Sunday he'll like sit and like watch football on his phone.
I get the vibe that I'm the country boy. Jess is like, Kansas weird.
No.
There you go. There she goes. Immediately. Kansas weird. I'm very much a city person. Yeah. Look, I like not being from the city, like the big city like Melbourne. Because Jess, I love you, Jess, but you've definitely got the city person. You definitely got the city person in you. That's never coming out. Mind you, I had the same thing in Brisbane. My Brisbane friends were like, "Oh, don't you do this?" And I was like, "No. Why would I do that? That's dumb." They're like, "Because that's how you do it." And I'm like, "No, you could do this so much easier if you don't care about certain outcomes or procedures with this."
My black and purple are too close together, so I can't tell what is what. Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Very much a city person. Who else is from where? Who's a city and who's country? Or who originated from? Because I'm in the city now. I would not consider myself super country anymore.
I'm a suburbs person.
Is suburbs city?
It's kind of weird. So I grew up kind of smack dab in the middle of like a small city and farm country. Because like you can drive a half an hour and it's like 10 minutes this way is like super city, and then like 10 minutes that way is like horse country. So that's kind of an interesting bit. Like I've always been kind of on both sides. I'm like suburbs, I guess. Like I just grew up in suburby.
I guess Jess is a suburby in that sense, but she's suburbs in a big city. Like she's like, she grew up mere blocks away from where we currently live, and it's like, you know, one of the outer Melbourne suburbs, but yeah, she's still in the city. She's not rural. Angry Pinnacus is a Melbourneite, born and raised.
Woo. It's like
Next
right
city
now,
over is like Geelong. Yeah, fair. Sorry.
I was just gonna say that like now I live right outside like a major city. So that's strange and horrifying and terrible.
I find it fascinating how much of how close everything in America is. Like stuff that you would consider the next city over, to me here is like the same city in terms of distance. Or like, you know, It's like effectively a new got a new town center and a new epicenter, but like we have that here, but it just gets counted as like Melbourne still. So like Frankston is effectively its own town. Werribee is effectively its own town, but they are part of Melbourne, realistically.
Yeah, so I really
halfway
like
to
that
Geelong
over
is still
here.
considered Melbourne. Hey, have you seen how far down Frankston is? It takes longer to get to Frankston than it does to Geelong. Oh, actually, I don't know if that's true, but you know, it's a similar level to me. Geelong's about 40 minutes from where I live. I want to say 40 minutes. Hop, skip, and a jump. Geelong has a ferry to Melbourne, but it's still not Melbourne for some reason. That's true. It's a bit of a long-distance ferry, though. Cross the bay. So Melbourne, the way Melbourne's set up is that there's like a bay and a peninsula kind of enveloping it. So there's like two areas that take you probably an hour or two to get to from Melbourne, but as the crow flies, it's not that far. But it just scoops all the way around. And then like you go to one of either side. I can't remember what the other one's called, but we went to one of them recently, and you can see the other side of the bay. Like, you know, a long swim away kind of thing. You wouldn't want to because there's boats and like the major airline like shipping container ships go through there. But
yeah,
you could feasibly do it. Melbourne just has a lot of sprawl. It also doesn't have historical towns that merged. Oh, yeah, it doesn't have historical towns that merged areas with still retaining their own identities. Yeah, that is very true. Like, Australia's not old enough to have had that happen. So, you know, they started in Melbourne and then just expanded, rather than everyone settled in different towns like in America.
Mm.
Need an arm for this gun.
I finished my bean juice.
Finished your bean juice?
Finished my bean juice.
Finished your bean juice.
Why does it look like I washed this without dry brushing? Or maybe that's an illusion. We're gonna go for illusion. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, our old suburbs are their own isolated thing, like Melbourne or Brunswick.
Oh, yeah. So Brunswick's, yeah, almost like its own little village, but it is very much an inner Melbourne suburb.
Yeah, we've got there's so many towns that are like just considered their own thing that are just like half an hour this town, half an hour this town.
Brunswick is about 10-minute drive north of the city. Like it still has so much there, but Brunswick is like yeah, the road is suddenly so old. Brunswick is strange because it's retained a little ecosystem of its own.
Mm-hmm.
You go to Brunswick and you will find things that are very just uniquely Brunswick, and you won't find that anywhere else in Melbourne. Or maybe Australia, I have no idea. But you know when people are from Brunswick. It's merging in Coburg. Oh, okay. I used to live near Brunswick. Very close to Brunswick. How do I make this not do that?
Apparently, I'm aggressively dry brushing today. That is the name of the game.
Aggressively dry brushing. I can't tell how this arm's supposed to go because I think the mold's a bit weird. I've recently moved to that area and got that far down Sydney Road. Probably not again. I like Coburg. I find that suburb fun to visit. There's a lot of friends there for one, but I just, if I don't want to go down Sydney Road or I just don't want to mess around with Brunswick, I just go down Bell Street and then go up Sydney Road. This is so specific. Sorry, stream. Sorry, Leia. Oh, Brunswick. Yeah. Fair.
I'm just over here, dry brushing.
Dry brushing.
I got like
Dry brushing.
these ladies with like the all purple get up.
Oh, yes. I've been in the car when you've been admiring the Franco Cozzo furniture. So, Alex, can you give everyone a primer on what Franco Cozzo furniture is? Because I think that's a Melbourne tradition that I, as a non-Melbourne person, do not have much of. So for myself and Leia, can you tell us what Franco Cozzo furniture is? See, look at all the Melbournes in chat. Alex, Jess, and Angria Pinnacus, they're all going, haha, Franco Cozzo. And I'm like, all right. Very clearly a Melbourne joke.
Some super cool.
I don't know if it is cool. I think it just might be a mainstay of some furniture. Furniture baron.
Yeah, I'm talking about my miniature. I'm trying to talk about painting over here.
Sorry.
I was gonna say super cool. Like I've got these like cool folds that are like I'm trying to highlight.
That's nice.
That there's some cool folding stuff going on because you got like a belt. That's,
I like that.
Loosely pulling stuff together.
I like that.
Franco Cozzo furniture is handmade Italian furniture that is very ornate, mostly a Baroque style, but the design's a bit much for most people. Mr. Cozzo, I think, used it to import drugs. Possibly.
Oh, like his son did. Is it closed down or is it still going? Well, they put drugs in the furniture.
Interesting. That sounds a little bit familiar because like a big thing back in my home state in New York and like when we used to go visit family in Pennsylvania is Amish furniture is very popular in like New York and Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah.
Specifically because we live in like I lived in a part of New York that was a little bit more rural. Granted, I lived like a stone's throw away from Canada, but like a lot of the area was fairly, I don't want to say like, it wasn't very populated. Let's maybe say that.
Yeah.
So like we get a lot of like.
Sorry, wild developments in the chat. I'm listening to you.
Oh my god.
I'll come back to that.
I'm reading, yeah. A lot of like Amish made furniture is like very sought after, yet very expensive in New York. So that sounds a little bit it's not as ornate as it sounds like this Franco Cozzo stuff.
Mr. Cozzo, yeah, I understand. Yeah.
But it is like it's one of those things where it's like it's really like high quality, like straightforward furniture, so that's funny.
Sorry, just catching up on chat. So,
oh my god.
Cozzo's son, Luigi, alright, was jailed in 1992 for drug trafficking, and Luigi imported drugs by hiding them in his father's furniture shipments. Do you reckon the dad found out and jailed his own son? Or do you reckon someone was like, there's cocaine in my pillow? When they receive their couch. Cozzo. Oh, Cozzo. Oh, yeah, that's very very Italian.
How did I get gold on my hand?
I was born in 1992. I don't know no thing. The wiki page suggests that Luigi took the fall for his dad. They made a doco about Franco Cozzo. Like last year. Oh, might have to have a little look at
I'll
that.
have to I might have to take a look at that.
Yeah, I might have to, do a little watch party later. Little Franco Cozzo lore drop.
Oh my god. So, totally on a different note, we love to watch documentaries in this house.
Oh, yeah?
And we've
You're
run
gonna
out
go
of
watch a
things
Franco
to watch
Cozzo?
documentaries about. Fuck yeah.
A little bit of...
This just sounds so insane.
Oh,
like,
I hope it's called like the Chronicles of the Cozzos. Like a good alliteration title, you know?
Cozzo Chronicles.
Oh, that'd be great, yeah. Furniture or drugs, the Cozzo Chronicle.
Like there's there's some really cool ones about some stuff that's happened here in the States. Like I think one of my favorite ones that came out recently, or I don't think it came out recently, but like I had seen recently, was a art gallery that got robbed in New York. It's like the oldest art gallery in New York. And it got robbed and no one knows who robbed it. To this day, no one has any idea. Like, I think it was like in the 70s or 80s, like it was robbed.
Yeah.
Because the art pieces never appeared anywhere. Like the art just disappeared.
Someone just held on to it?
Huh. There are like theories that like it maybe went to a private collection and now is like in, you know, somebody's house somewhere, but no one's gonna ever talk about it because bless you.
Thank you.
Because these pieces were so notably stolen from a museum.
The NGV in Melbourne had its Picasso stolen, apparently.
Ooh.
That's wild.
Yeah, that one was pretty wild. Or there was one that we watched recently. We watched this because one of my partners comes from a Mormon family. But we watched a documentary on some guy who was forging Mormon documents and selling them to the Mormon church for like years.
Weird.
And that was whoo.
Okay, so Angry Appenicus has a good lore drop of Melbourne. Since we're on the top of interesting Melbourne lore, the La Porchetta. Yes. So La Porchetta, for your sake, Leia, is basically like an Olive Garden type place where you just go and eat a shitload of pasta, and it's pretty mediocre, but everyone likes it. So it was initially a front for the mafia. Sorry?
I said that Olive Garden is not mediocre, but go on.
Okay, well, I have no scale of what Olive Garden's like. I know that La Porchetta is crap. No one wants to go.
Really good.
No one wants to go to La Porchetta anymore. So look, I'll take it back. I've never been to Olive Garden, so I'll trust your judgment.
I'm just giving you shit.
All right, then Olive Garden's dog shit.
Fuck off.
All right. So yeah, apparently the mafia front. That's funny. And the Picasso that was stolen from the NGV, which is our gallery here, turned up in a train station.
What?
Yeah, there you go. All the Australians are like, it's mediocre and expensive. So that's a hot take on La Porchetta. Please sponsor us.
Noted. So if I ever come to Australia,
oh, we're not going to. We're not going to fucking La Porchetta. We'll take you that garbage. Mind you, there's a weird nostalgia that everyone has. Because did you used to have like or do you still have dine-in Pizza Huts, like the buffet ones?
Yes.
So we don't have that anymore. And I only ever went to one as a child. But apparently there's one or two total in Australia left. There's one in Brisbane. I think there's another one, might also be in Queensland. But you cannot go to a restaurant Pizza Hut anymore. And so there's like a strange nostalgia for that and Sizzler, because they neither exist in this country in a capacity anymore where people can just go easily get it. And everyone knows that neither are particularly good, right? But everyone kind of like, when I say everyone, I'm like, a lot of people that I've seen talking about it or talk to about it, kind of, it's like a universal agreement that you want to go there. You want to go there and experience it, maybe just that one last time. There's a terrible buffet place in Sunshine. I love a good terrible buffet. There's something about like Sizzler with their just shittily cooked steaks and ribs, but the salad bar there has like these seasoned wedges or whatever they are, potato scallop. They're fucking amazing, and they have just like I guess it's the sum of its parts makes it a good experience. But goddamn, I'm thinking about all of the food that I would get there on an individual basis, and I'm like, none of it was good.
I mean, I can't really tell you. I grew up in a pretty, I don't want to say poor family, but we were definitely lower middle class. So we didn't get to eat like Pizza Hut very often.
Yeah, that's
so
fair.
I can't really say that was something that I was like, oh man, I missed out on all that Pizza Hut. And I see them when I go to like small towns and stuff like that. Because, us Americans, we love our...
I would much rather go to like a small town diner or something though.
Oh yeah, we got those.
See, like, we don't have that here. That doesn't exist.
Some places you can go and like throw a rock and you'll hit like 7.
That's great. The last Bilo used to be in Queensland. I remember it because I went there a lot.
Like my partner says that like when he goes to New Jersey, like that's basically all they have is just diners, because people in New Jersey love their diners. In the small town that I grew up in New York, there was several diners that are still open. I'm pretty partial to diners. Mostly because that's where I would go after a night of drinking, I guess.
That's fair.
Is that nostalgia of, hey, let's go to Jay's because we know it'll still be open and we can have breakfast and it's 3:00 in the morning. And we're all completely toasted.
I'm bloody written off. So in Queensland, Gympie, Browns Plains, Bowen, and Toowoomba, they all have friggin'... They have dine-in Pizza Huts? Oh. We got the dine-in Pizza Hut in Ballarat? Fuck yeah, Jess, let's go. Next camping trip, we're going to Ballarat. Ballarat Pizza Hut. That's the next thing. Domino's and Pizza Hut pizzas give me fucking immense stomach cramps. So I'm not going to enjoy it. Something in the dough just upsets my guts really badly.
Like, I would much rather, like, because, like, whenever we were going to get pizza when I was a kid...
Still want it.
Like, we would just get, like, the inexpensive mom and pop stuff. And it was always a million times better and so much cheaper than, like, going to...
Oh, Christ.
Fucking anything.
So, if you want, like, good, relatively priced pizza here, you go to a place called Stella Pizza. That like, there's about three of them that I know of on the west side. Genuinely good pizza. I'm not a pizza guy, but Jess can't get enough of Stella. Like, that's the only one that she will eat. Because it's good. It's like, it's not like the best quality pizza. You can get definitely a better quality pizza, but like the price for what you get and how good it is, it's just solid. Very, very solid.
Yeah, the guys have accused me of being a bit of a pizza snob. I'm from New York. What do you expect?
Problem is, I don't think pizza's worth any amount of money, and I'll tell you why. It's because I used to work for Domino's. So, the fact that I used to work for Domino's paired with their level of pizza, which is not very high, paired with my inability to want to pay for things, means that no pizza is worth more than $5 ever to me. No matter how good it is. I don't want to. I don't care. I do not think it's worth more than $5. And I know like you got to pay your labor and stuff, but like it's just the tier of food for me.
You have the same thing for the same reason for pizza as I have for subs, because I used to work for Subway.
Because you know how to make the really good one, right?
No, I think they're disgusting.
Oh, okay.
I will not eat Subway at all, ever.
So from my standpoint is that I learned how to make pizza at like a low tier place really well. So like I would know exactly how to make the base nice and crispy. I know how many ingredients you should put on it. I know how your sauce should be, how your cheese should be. I know all of that consistency. And so anytime someone else makes a pizza from another place, I'm never happy with it. I'm like,
see,
I don't like this.
My thing is, it's like I know where those ingredients have been and how they come.
That's fair.
So
I think that's fair. That's fair. Look, it's no, that's fair. Like the Domino's ingredients are all like any of the meat is questionable. So it's all like pre-cooked stuff and things like that. Mayonnaise and bagged tuna. Oh, fuck off, Jess. Ugh. Yeah, just not worth it. It's not worth the money.
Mm-mm.
And then people are like, I want to make homemade pizza, and I'm gonna call you out, Jess. You and other people have made pizzas with. They do this thing that my dad also used to do. They put too many toppings on it, and the dough doesn't cook on the bottom. It stays soggy and it flops and it falls off. All the toppings just fall off. I don't. It's just not. It's not good. It's not a format that for me. It's not for me, Jen.
And it's funny because I am a pizza snob because I come from New York. I don't have that problem.
Yeah. You have what? You when you say pizza snob, is it because of like the New York slices of pizza?
New York has like just the
good stuff.
I am called a pizza snob because in New York we know how to make real pizza.
That's fair. There are places
like my parents made pizza all the time, and it was always like the nicest, like the best, crispiest, like crust, and like not too many. You can't. I agree with you. You can't do too many toppings because it just sogs everything up.
No, it sogs it all. And same with cheese. If you put too much cheese on, it becomes like a disgusting cheese soup of a pizza.
We're gonna fight on that.
Don't like it.
Because I think there are so many people who put too much sauce on their pizza, and that just sogs everything up.
Well, here's another controversial take. I don't like standard marinara tomato sauce on pizza at all.
I hate it.
Sucks.
I hate it.
Good. Okay, good. I thought I was gonna get in trouble for that.
No, I don't.
Sucks.
I actually, it's more because I don't like tomato.
I don't like tomato-based sauces very often, and especially on pizza.
I don't like tomato. I don't like ketchup, except with fries.
I like ketchup.
Enough.
I like ketchup
I like ketchup.
Ketchup is a dip, not a fries. Ketchup is a dip or a hot dog or a burger condiment. That's it. That's it.
Yeah. But like I don't like marinara sauce. I don't like spaghetti sauce. I don't like stuff that you put on pizza.
I think spaghetti sauce is the one that I can do purely because purely because it's like that's the thing that it's kind of the only thing that my brain's like, well, this is what it's meant for, nothing else.
Well, I think that also it comes from when my parents were still kind of when we were lower middle classy. We used to eat a lot of pasta, and it's one of the reasons why I don't really like pasta and like sauce. Because we used to have it when I was a kid all the time because pasta is cheap.
Same. Yeah, my mum did the same thing. I think I went off a lot of pizza pasta. Oh no, a lot of marinara pasta stuff because I used to hate textures so much. Like in hindsight, I know it's textures. But like I used to hate what my mum called bits in her bologneses and things like that. So if it had bits in it, which was usually just like things that were crunchy in stuff that my perception of it was like, this should all be mush, it should not have crunch in it. I wouldn't be able to eat it easily. I'd have to like pick it all out. And so it definitely turned me off a lot of bolognese stuff until I could make it myself. And even then, I don't eat it that often.
See, that's how I am with like when I absolutely do not have any other choice. Because like it's funny because when I went to go see my family, my mom was talking to me about how like she thought it was weird that like she's like, how could you not like spaghetti and meat and meat sauce? We used to have it all the time when you were a kid. And I was like, yeah, but that's because when I was a kid, I understood that this is what mom and dad are making for dinner, and I either eat this or starve.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
I ate it.
My mom and dad didn't give me something else because I was being picky. They would be like, eat it. Eat it. Pick it out yourself. And I was like, I was like, this is almost worse.
Yeah. Like, because that's one of those things is like, it's I had to eat that or I didn't eat anything at all.
Yeah.
My parents had to use something completely different with my sister because like my sister wouldn't eat anything unless it was chicken. So my parents told my sister that everything was chicken. Everything.
What a clever lie.
Like, or she wouldn't eat it. So for the longest
why though?
time,
Like was there
she was I think it was just like a
brain
a
things?
little kid thing. Like yeah, it was just like a little kid thing that she just thought she didn't like anything other than chicken. But it's like if we were having pork chops, my parents would be, oh, it's just chicken.
Chicken
and she'd eat
chops.
it. She'd be fine. Yeah.
Weird.
I mean, she's like a kid and she didn't know. It wasn't until she was like 13 that she was like, this isn't chicken. My parents were like, we know. We've just been telling that to you for the last 10 years.
That's... I assume she knows now, right? She's like, oh, my parents
she knows now. And
my parents cleverly
totally
lied to
fine
me.
With it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd have to be because that's one of those
no.
like shithead kid things. That's not like a outward deception of the ages for your parents.
Yeah.
It's like, no, my dipshit kid just didn't want to eat anything that she didn't think was chicken.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. It's like we just told her it was chicken all the time because she was just like, because it's not chicken, she wouldn't eat it.
Yeah, the knowing it's not chicken, it's not the taste or it's funny.
Yeah, it's not the taste or or the texture or anything. It's just the fact that it's not chicken. So for the longest time, everything was chicken. Everything.
That's very funny.
It is. Especially when she found out. I remember when my parents told her and she was like, what the deception?
Was she upset with them for like a minor amount of time? And then she was like, oh, what can I eat then?
Just like, she was just like, for the longest time, she would just keep calling stuff chicken. My parents like, no, that's a pork chop. She's like, are you sure it's not chicken? My parents like, yes, it's a pork chop.
That's funny. All right, got a guy.
Having, like, teaching her what stuff actually was pretty funny. That's not in frame, buddy.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, there we go. Well, all right. I was a little behind on the stream,
I know.
all right?
I was like, I've corrected since. Sorry. Okay, so...
Oh, I don't understand why it's so hot in here today.
Oh, we got the opposite. It is like... It's summer, right? But it's like, I don't know, I want to say it's about 20 degrees. So by comparison, that's one of the chilliest days we've had this season. And so, I mean, I think that's about 70 in yours.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I even opened a window. Like, I was hoping that opening a window would cool it down in here.
But yeah, Jess is like, I'm cold. And I was like, do not turn the heater on. Like, straight, I was like, no heater. It is summer. No heater. Not allowed.
Don't do it.
She's like, but I'm cold. She's sitting in her, like, thickest hoodie and being like, I'm cold. And I'm like, I don't care. It's ridiculous to turn on the heater in summer.
I wouldn't disagree with that.
No heater. You put on more clothes if you're cold. You know, it's ridiculous. It's the same thing. I try my best to not turn the aircon on during the colder months unless it's like, you know, unless it's like above a certain temperature, you know? Like, like if it's like nearly hitting 30 degrees, yeah, I'll put on the aircon, but Other than that, no, none of it.
Oh.
But yeah, I bet if I walk downstairs. Oh, Sad Blue Goth, thank you for the raid.
Oh,
I need to make a raid emote because this one, I don't have a bloody thing. Hello!
You have a raid emote?
Hello! Well, I've got the default one that just pops up. Hello, thank you for the raid. Oh, thank you for following Sad Blue Goth. You're raiding us. Hello. Hello, welcome. What have you just been doing? What have you been doing? We're doing some model building and painting. I'm converting a bunch of Imperial Guard soldiers into Tau soldiers. And this is my lovely co-host, Leia, painting some Sisters of Battle. Who would have thought? Well, this is supposed to be an RPG painting stream, but we consistently do Warhammer stuff.
Hey! This lady has a spear.
I would
could
use that for-
totally put her
You know,
in a D&D game.
I would absolutely.
These Sacrosets?
I would absolutely. I bought mine for D&D.
Yeah, I mean, sure, they've got these little pistols behind their shields, but it's like, come on.
Doing some
Was doing
sketches
some
and talking
sketches
crap is
and
fun
take-
stream. Well, now,
Yeah, right on.
now, welcome to cutting models, painting models, and talking crap. So good transition. Good transition.
It'd be a totally different situation if I was painting a tank.
That's
Because
fair.
I have no Actually, you wanna know what? All of these ladies could be used theoretically in an RPG.
Well, this
in,
one's
a
good here.
tabletop
Like
game.
the
'Cause she's
chainsword is
got
the
a
only thing that's a
crossbow.
bit sci-fi, but the crossbow is very, very D&D.
Whatever.
It's a very
just like,
everyone thing, I
maybe-
think.
Maybe it's just a sword with teeth on it.
It's serrated, yeah. It doesn't have the. Yeah, all right.
Serrated.
My suspension of disbelief can do that. Sad Blue Goth. Is this your first time here? Do you want us to do a little spiel of who we are? Let you know. Otherwise,
Yeah.
good to see you.
We love talking about ourselves.
I wouldn't. I'm in the firm camp of everyone who does content creation is in some form a narcissist. Whether it is small or large, you cannot say that you do it for
Ooh, yes,
you know.
we found them on,
Found on the
find us on
browse. Oh, that's a rarity.
Ooh.
Okay, well, this is Split the Party,
A little bit of shit.
and this
I'll
show is
close my
called
paint.
Good Morning RPG. We do a breakfast show in Australia. Leia is not in breakfast time. It is
Nope.
8 p.m. or
Dinner
something
time.
for you. It's dinner time for Leia.
It is 7 p.m. here
But
in
as
the States.
the concept of the show was as an RPG, TTRPG themed morning show. This version is painting and crafting and hangouts with the two of us. As you can see, we got models and a giant dusty tray of bits. Look, I'll put a sprue here instead. How's that?
I was gonna show off my pretty ladies.
And then my unbuilt piles of people. We do D&D, we do gaming. I played some Inscription yesterday. We're looking at doing some actual play on the channel at some point. And we've got a YouTube channel as well. But yeah, we've got loads of places that do things, and I'll chuck some links in the chat for you.
Yeah.
There you go,
But here
Discord and our
we
socials.
We
Welcome.
paint stuff. We're doing painty stuff.
Some painties.
Sometimes we talk about painty stuff.
we mostly paint on this show, but like
We mostly paint, yeah.
I've been feeling the building and converting because I've had this project idea in my
Yeah.
mind for a while. So I've been doing stuff like this. I got this. I made this goat guy recently.
I love that goat guy.
That's my favorite
I love that goat guy. He's so cool.
But yeah, so this. Well,
Yeah, I'm working
okay. So
on-
fun fact. I bought all of the Tau stuff on the weekend, like the new codex, the data cards, like, and a combat patrol, which comes with more guys, lots of models. But I also bought. Remember how I was talking about the goat heads, and someone was like, "Oh, they
Yes.
cost like $3, but you need to pay $30 to ship them from England." I was like,
Yes,
"Fuck that!
I'm
I
pretty
may as
sure
well
Jeff
just buy
was
the
the one that said
regular
that.
box." So I bought
Did you buy the regular box?
I bought the regular box. So now I've got a lot of like Sata type. They're called gauze I've got a lot of satyr type guys coming. So I'm going to have another 10 goat heads that I'm going to turn into Tau. And they're really easy conversions because they just do the regular Tau model, but it's with a goat head.
Sad Blue Goth says they always wanted to play D&D, but never had anybody to play with.
Oh! I know there's a few people in our server that are looking for...
Yeah.
That have posted or looking to post games. And, if you've got a group, I am also a professional DM. If you would ever like to do that. I don't want to just say, give me money the second you come on the stream. But this is outside of the Split the Party stuff that I do that. That's my regular, my regular gig.
But I think we still do have, I think in our Discord, we have an
LFG channel in the Discord. Yeah, there's a...
Yeah.
You can post that you're looking for a game or looking for group or want to host a game. As with anything, if you're DMing, you probably will get players much easier than if you're looking to join a group. But I'm sure that we should do intro games in the Discord every now and then. That would be a good thing to do. And I know George
cool.
George wants to get better at DMing, and I know Ben Martin has an interest in it. It's always at its core, D&D and a lot of role-playing games are acting with dice rolls. So if you like pretending to be other people, you like exploring what it's like to be another character, and putting some minor math on there, that's pretty much the whole game.
Just like depending on
if I was to boil it down,
setting you're playing. Yeah, I would say if you were to boil it down, think about any fantasy, sci-fi, cyberpunk, mage punk series. Just it's that, but with dice. It's collective storytelling.
Collaborative storytelling. That's a great phrase.
Collaborative.
I hear that a lot.
I love that.
That's it. It's like if you have a DM, I keep playing with the idea. There you go. Maybe there's a game starting up right here. Feel free to use the server, Alex. There are RPG channels and the bots you can use. If you want to run anything, you don't need to ask. Just do it. Just set up a game, man. Whatever you want to do.
Heck yeah.
And I know that my cast is always looking to play more games. They frequently ask me. And my factor is that I already run 6 games a week. So my time is my currency at the moment. It's hard. Ben was like, do we need to pay you to play D&D now, Matt? And I was like, look, I wouldn't say no, but I'm not going to charge my friends to play D&D. Yeah, looking at my calendar, one sec. Last week, I was supposed to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had 7 or 8 games last week scheduled,
Gosh. Holy cannoli.
Yeah, I play a lot.
Me too.
It's the job though. It's different. It's different when it's an income because there's a different mindset to doing it, and I wouldn't do it if I didn't like it. At the same time, but I do.
Absolutely.
I get a lot of inquiries coming in to just go like, "Hey, can I play this game?" I was like, "Absolutely, you can play this game." Like we're talking with a team building thing to do maybe like a how to DM workshop, like a for a company because they initially were like, "Can we do some recurring sessions?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!" And then they go, "Actually, could we do something where you teach us how to DM and then we can go do that in our own circles?" And I was like, "Oh, like I'd give you homework and stuff, and then you come back and run that next week." Hell yeah, that sounds fun.
Ooh.
Yeah. Apparently, Adventurers League does something similar, but they do it a lot less sporadically. So we'd be very much like Dungeon Master for Hire would be a custom booking for that sort of thing.
Well, Sad Blue Goth, if you're still sticking around, you feel free to ask any of us questions as if you are looking for a party. I
love new players. Ow.
We love new players. Most of us love new players and
'em.
Absolutely ask questions. We are not afraid to answer any kind of questions that you want about anything.
If there's any hesitation, we'll happily debunk any myths as well, because you can, and I say this at my own detriment, you can 100% play this game for free. There's a free rule set of basic rules. D&D Beyond lets you build characters for free. Like there's a limited set of options on there. you can 100% start playing this wonderful game, specifically D&D 5th edition, for free. I think Pathfinder 2, I play a bit of Pathfinder as well. They have free resources available to you as well. Do you make your character or the DM? Your choice. So the DM, so if I had a group of new players and they knew nothing about D&D, I will offer that to them. I'll be like, would you like me to bring you characters? Would you like to tell me a character that you want to play and I'll make that character for you? Or would you like to try your hand at making your own? 80 to 90% of the time, they will choose the bring a character for me option. Because then, like, character creation can be a bit long. Like, if you want to create a character fully, the way you like it, all that, it's probably going to take you a couple hours to really go through all your options. And there's good tool sets now available, like D&D Beyond, that can pretty much aid you with that. But yeah, no, the DM can. I've got, like, if I was to, I'll put one in Discord now. Actually, I will just dump one in. This guy is called Big Big Tez.
I'm a little on the other side of that. Is like, I feel like if a new player were to come up to me and say, I want to make this character, I'm very much about cooperatively making the character so the player understands how the character is played, but very much still letting them create that character in whatever view that they want to. Just assisting with them with, like, okay, if you want to do this, this is what I recommend.
I absolutely would do that too. I do frequently do that. I think what I was going for was, like, when I get someone who wants a one-shot that's never played D&D and they might never play D&D again. I go, okay, this kind of, like, I give them a list. I'm like, would you like to play a giant cat man who's very strong and doesn't take a lot of damage? Would you like to play a little lizard man wizard? The little lizard wizard. And so they'll choose based... Yeah, my lizard wizard is called Thresh the Impaler. I have 9 pre-gens. They're all wonderful.
I love that.
Yeah. His name is Thresh the Impaler, the Lizard Wizard. I could make one called King Gizzard, and he could be a lizard folk wizard.
Oh.
Do you know that band? Oh, okay. There's a band in Australia called King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
Oh my god.
Yeah. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. I like that band name so much that I say it frequently. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
See, okay. I wouldn't make it twice. I don't think.
Intro games. Yeah, I'm gonna put. Gosh. So I'm gonna put a level 3 character sheet. This is literally these one of these 10 or however many characters. I'm gonna put it in the BTTRPG channel. No, I'm gonna put it in Dungeons Against Dragons in the RPG Center, if you can see it. Dungeons Against Dragons. So this is an example of a level 3 character. And this one is called Big Tez. He is a Leonin barbarian. Big Tez! And yeah, you can just have that. So this is a level 3 character. It's fairly introductory. They are a Leonin barbarian. So Leonin barbarians specifically are really easy to play for a new player because they literally just they are the tank, they are the damage dealer. They don't have to deal with spells. Spells can be a bit of a harder concept in this format because there's a bit of a second economy with it that you have to manage, but it's very fun. It's just not, I don't always recommend it for new players unless they want a bit of a challenge. Barbarians are just like, I get really mad and I hit shit. And that's their job. They have a lot of health, they take the hit, they're really good at it. Oh, Sad Blue Goth, welcome to the Discord as well, by the way. Just saw you pop in. Hello. I'll give you the access for the D&D channel as well. There should be some role assignment that you can do to see everything you need. Because we've also got a lot of, like, opt-in channels, like Destiny and Fortnite and Minecraft type stuff. So, welcome to the server. Welcome to the community. Love this. This is an interesting character sheet design. Isn't it the main one? This is the one I'm used to. It's not D&D Beyond. It's the one that... Oh, sorry. It's the one that D&D Beyond generates. So this is your... Yeah, this is your general traditional 5th edition character sheet. It doesn't look like the D&D Beyond one because the D&D Beyond one is able to... They do all their stuff in tab format, so you can click on things rather than having this format where it kind of lists everything over a number of pages.
Mm-hmm.
You don't normally use the D&D Beyond sheet. Ah, fair. Yeah, this is the one that it... So if you were to export a D&D Beyond character, that's the sheet that it brings up.
Yeah, that's taking some getting used to for sure. I love this purple.
That's a great
I know
purple.
it's hard to see, but this, like, when the light hits it, it is so... she gorge. She gorge.
Nice.
Also, I finished dry brushing my Secrescent.
Oh,
So I know
it looks very good already.
To see because it's all black.
That's nice. No,
And
you can see it. The highlights are reflecting nicely.
Yeah. That I just washed over all of my dry brushing, so it just looks so nice and smooth.
That's fair. I'm sorry to do this, Leia. I haven't actually forgotten anything today, but the classic segment has to happen. I really got to go to.
Aren't you?
I got to go to the loo really bad. So.
Oh my god.
So,
right, so I need to talk for a little while.
That's all right. Yeah. So I just I got to pop off for a sec. I'm gonna mute my mic, but I'll be back shortly. Yeah, enjoy some models on the table. Oh, look at all my human towel. Look at them. Look at them.
Oh, hello,
Look at all of them.
Majestic Matt and lovely Leia.
Hello, Simo. You've just caught me favorite segment. I need to pop off for just a sec. See you later.
Hello. My darlings, my fun people. How is chat, by the way? We haven't talked to chat a whole bunch. How y'all doing today? Want to make some super cut off all... Oh, wait, whoa. I want to get a super cut of all the times Leia gets left alone. We should absolutely do that. Clip all of the times that, like, Matt has to apologize for leaving me alone. Thankfully, I've gotten a lot better at talking to myself when there's no one else here, instead of being scared and quiet, as when we first started. But how you guys doing in chat? I'm gonna wait for my stuff to dry. So let's hear from you guys. What do we got going on? It is, I think it's Thursday in Australia. Chilling with some fruit and tea. Got the day off of work, so doing housework. Awesome. Good luck on the housework. I know housework can be tough, or at least it is for me, because, you know, choosing what to do is hard. I'm so bad for talking to myself when chat's dead, and I just end up sounding insane. I've had to get used to sounding strange and just completely talking to myself. You get used to it. Off of work later. Oh, that's awesome. Now vibing. Well, thanks for coming and vibing with us, Alexander. We super appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. Always. You guys are so great. We love ya. Oh my gosh. What color should I paint the back of this shield? I feel like there's a lot of black on this character. I'm thinking, do we want to do more pops of purple or maybe some pops of gold? Been thinking about some really cool pops of gold on this character. She needs a little something. Little something to break up all of this black. Let's see. Do I have my purple over here? Yeah, we have purple or gold for the back of the shield. I think I'm gonna do is doing purple for the front of the shield. So then that way I can get a little bit more color in here, because this faction wears all black, which is sad. Oh goodness. Well, now I've run out of things to talk about. Now I sound insane. Now that I'm attempting to fill all of the aching quiet with my voice. Um. Oh shoot, she's still drying. Waving this miniature around and is still got favorite food? Oh, that I have such a hard time picking food because food feels like a chore. Is that a terrible thing to say? Food is a chore. Oh, if I had to pick a favorite, I don't know. This is gonna sound like pure insanity. But in my hometown, we have a thing that's called garbage plates. It is a like thing that's specific to my hometown in New York. Um, so a garbage plate is like one of those styrofoam containers that you get for like normally takeout, but it is filled with half of it is home fries. So they're like those like cut up French fries kind of. That's what we call them, home fries. There's like potato that's like cut up into squares and fried. And then the other half is filled with like macaroni salad, cold macaroni salad. Um, and then on top is classically two hamburger patties with like a meat sauce and mustard and ketchup. And you're supposed to like cut up the like the patties and mix it all together. A lot of people think it's super gross because of the cold mac salad and like the hot patties and home fries, but it is so good. It is so amazing. You guys, if you look it up, if you look up what a garbage plate is, it's something that's very specific to my hometown. But it is freaking delicious. And I'm sorry I made you hungry, sad blue goth, but you asked for this. You literally asked for it. Now I'm hungry. I am missing
Hello, hello. What happened? I can see my... Oh, hello, chat. Hey, I got my... I just realized in the thing. Hello, chat. Can you hear me? Okay, so, I don't know what happened. I'm on the BRB screen still. It's fine. I'm coming back soon. We're just trying to sort out the other stuff. I'm going to mute now. But all of my sound came back at once, so I'm going to keep seeing what happened. I have a feeling my computer or my internet may have just gone down, so... One sec.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
It
I just
must
realized you
have
couldn't hear me.
because,
Sorry. You could hear me. They couldn't. Hello.
It must have been Discord
Hello.
because
I think Discord fully failed.
my browser Discord was working, but Discord
Yeah.
Discord.
So your painting stream was still going, right? I came back and you were frozen. So I pulled your feed off Discord app. And then
okay.
Yeah, I pull your feed through
I could still see myself going in Discord.
Yes, I could see.
But then I looked over.
Yeah, I could see me. So I think Discord fully failed just now. Like it had a big lapse in connection or something. But for some reason, that didn't explain to me though. I think my Go XLR also stopped working because I had to restart that. And now my mic's working again. But I couldn't hear Spotify at all through my ears either. And it all just came back at once. But did the stream drop? Like, did the stream go away, or was it just a lack of noise?
No, it was still going. It looked like because I looked over and I noticed that like my face cam was frozen, but like my hands were still going, and like I could see you coming back and everything like that. But then I realized I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, weird.
Mm-hmm.
Strange. Hey, we're good now. Hey, Simo, how you doing? I don't know what happened there. Welcome to the stream. Hey. That was weird.
It wouldn't be Good Morning RPG if we didn't have a tech issue every once in a while.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh well. We are not even caused by us that time, it seems. Alright, so
Nope.
I've got 7. Is that 7? Is that 8? No, I've got 7 humans fully completed now.
Math good.
Math good. And 8, 9. Should be at least one more set of legs. Is there another set of legs? What's my other human through? Oh, 2 more sets of legs.
Ooh.
How did I manage that? Oh, okay, so I've only made 6 technically because one of them's a goat with normal legs, well, tower legs. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, cool. So I will end up with 11 conversions instead of 10. Matt, am I free like as in tonight or next Thursday? Probably not. I probably have my booking starting backing up. However, organizing life plans on stream. It depends. My booking might still be moving house.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, Leia.
Can you tell me what's wrong with this figure?
As in, do you know something that's wrong with it and I need to guess? Or is it an opinion thing?
There is something wrong with this figure.
You have not got a
that
There's no backpack on it.
realized. She has no fucking backpack.
Okay, I was wondering if you're doing like a sub-assembly thing or not. So I didn't say. I thought because you frequently paint in sub-assemblies, so I figured that's what you were just doing.
I was trying to do. I've been trying to do complete assembly and then paint.
But you betrayed your own self.
I was painting her back, and I'm like, wait a second. Wait a goddamn second.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I guess Leia's doing the sub-assembly thing. I mean, she does that a lot, so I'm not like. Genuinely, I was like, well, I don't need to question this because I know you do it frequently.
All right. Now I just have to look in this bits box for a backpack. Oh God, please have a backpack in here.
They should have a backpack.
Please have an extra. Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Fuck off.
So
Am I supposed to have a special backpack?
Speaking of Mickey Mouse, I was playing Sheriff of Nottingham, one of my new board games the other day. And it's basically like Medieval Customs, the game, where you need to declare the market goods that you bring into town. It's really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Except we'd put on all these different voices at our friend's house, and everyone was like role-playing the scenarios. So I started off as like a southern sheriff being like, well, you're bringing those into my town, you better go. I'm a highly corruptible sheriff. So if you swing a few gold my way, I'll just look the other way over this contraband that you clearly have here. And then someone else started doing like a Mickey Mouse voice, and then one round I completely was a villager from Animal Crossing, so everything I said was nonsense, and all it was and it would just like I would expect people to know the subtitles under my voice.
This is why we keep bits boxes, people.
Oh no, I do want to put feet on this one. I just tried a new theme from Streamlabs. Now I can't get it off. Panic. Can't you just go to like My Overlays and disable the feed, or you go to OBS and change the browser link? That would be my first. That would be my first attempt on fixing it. Where's the legs of warriors?
Ah. How did I even do this, Matt?
Right.
How did this happen? Oh, stop. No.
Oh my.
That Islander impression was spot on. It really was. It
Oh,
was
the animal
spot
one?
on. Yes.
Oh yeah, I saw a TikTok of people trying to speak like that, and I was like, I can do that.
Oh gosh. Somebody redeemed to breathe.
Somebody redeemed to breathe. Oh, you better breathe, Leia.
2 breaths.
Leia, I also would like.
I need a calming breath.
I would like a.
God damn it. How did I forget this lady's backpack? I should have known when I was painting her hair that it was just really easy to get to her hair.
I would like this.
Best embarrassing moment. Oh boy. I've had a lot of those.
Law drop, embarrassing moment from Leia. Simo Swanee redeemed hydrate.
Oh. Take a sip of my salt water.
Oh shit. Are we gonna get fucking DC made? I have a feeling we might.
What?
Oh, I just started playing random songs instead of proper ones, so the stream didn't get muted, so hopefully it was all good.
Well, I mean, as long as you catch it, right?
Yeah, I don't know when. I think it was when Spotify reconnected itself. It may have done it.
Ah.
Oh, actually, there is a track I want to try and play now. I saw League of Legends dropped a whole stream safe playlist.
Ooh.
Riot Games create a safe playlist I found.
Ooh.
Oh, cool. It's all there. Oh, sick.
Ooh.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't, Matt.
Yeah.
I am a nerd. I've had many of these. Best
Banger.
embarrassing moment.
We'll just choose a good one. Oh, these slap. This is good.
I wish I could listen.
I'll link you the playlist. Hold on one sec.
I can't listen to Spotify when I stream anymore.
Oh, no, I just meant
My internet can't-
in whatever time
can't
you would
handle.
like.
Oh yeah, that'll probably be good. Ooh.
If anyone else wants it, I put it in the live chats area near where you can see us talking.
Let's see.
It's pretty cool. It's a wild painting thing, right? It's very Street Fighter almost. It is the Arcade 2019 theme song.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can't lie. I'm digging it. I'll paint to this. Or do stuff to this. It's very hype. I like it a lot.
So much for being a chill stream, right?
Well, today, I guess, yeah. You okay?
I'm trying to think of the most embarrassed I've ever been.
Oh. Embarrassed. I've got one. If you can't. Oh, no, hold on. This I redeemed it for you. I'm not law dropping myself.
Yeah, I was gonna say you redeemed it for me, so I don't feel like it's appropriate.
Yeah, no. I've got a. Oh my god, I've got a really cringy one, but it's all right.
I've had so many of these. It's just dead. The one that comes to mind, and this is gonna be kind of silly, but it is something that my partner will not let me forget. When he and I first met for the first time, so one of my partners and I, we met on Xbox Live.
Yep.
What?
Alex.
Oh, God,
Alex has
no.
also requested mine now.
Oh yes.
All right.
Thank
Go
you.
on.
Thank you,
Go
Alex.
on.
So when I met one of my partners, I met him on Xbox Live. We met on Gears of War a lot, online, which is like the dirtiest way to meet a partner. But he lived in Indiana and I live in New York. It's a 10-hour drive away.
Yeah.
He came to visit me in New York, and we had talked for maybe a couple of months before we met physically. And I remember going to pick him up at his hotel when we first met so we could go out to dinner. And as soon as he opens the door, the thing out of my freaking mouth is, "How you're tall." Because I remember him opening up the door, I was looking at a chest, and I had to look all the way up. And I was like, oh my god, this person is huge. It's like, he won't let me forget it. That is like the
That's
dumbest
cute as
thing
fuck.
that's ever come out of my mouth. I was like, because my mind short-circuited.
Yeah, because you were flustered and infatuated with this giant.
This
Front of you.
giant ginger. Like...
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's probably me.
Oh, I can't hear it. Oh, it must
Yeah,
be.
it must be on stream. Oh, I'll mute the tab as well. All right. Okay, so mine.
Let's
Okay,
hear
I
that.
don't know if this counts as my most embarrassing moment, but it sticks with me, and so maybe it's up there. So Supernova, which is a convention here, right? Oh, I hate this story.
And don't tell it.
No, it's funny. I hate the story.
Okay. You hate
Oh.
the story, but all right.
Fucking
Get
hate
it
the
out.
story.
Just get it out.
So Supernova. You know how Supernova gets guests? You have you have guests. And yeah, I know that's why I'm like, I shouldn't have offered it up. I'd rather tell the other story. But so I guess you meet guests, you go and see them and stuff. What's his name? I need to actually look at his name because I don't want to do it literally again.
Like somebody who was
So
like...
there was an actor.
Oh.
There was an actor who was there, and they there was an actor there who I really liked him. He was a really good actor, and I was a fan of his work. And there was no one at his table, so I was like, oh, okay. So I go up to his table and just go like, oh hey, I don't want an autograph or anything. I just want to say hi. Can I do that? And the people handling the guests were like, yeah, sure. It wasn't like a high profile go and see and talk to them. This was like one of those just like they're kind of at their table things, so they're a bit more lax with it. I go up and I was like, oh hi, oh how are you? I loved you in Cloud Atlas. And he looks at me. He's like, oh good, cool. And I was like, oh good, sweet. He's like, oh, cool, I met him. I said I liked his work, and I walk away. And then a sense of dread washed over me. Because he was really nice. The interaction was great. I was like, oh, I really like that, oh, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, yes, it's really nice, really nice. And he looked a bit confused. I thought the interaction was slightly strange. And I was like, huh, that was kind of weird. I go back to my friend, and as I was walking, I think I realized, I was like, oh, shit. And I turned to him and he's like, what's wrong, man? I'm like, I just walked up to that guy and I said, I love you in Cloud Atlas. And he looked a bit confused at me when I said that. And it got me thinking, was that actually the movie that guy was in? And then I looked up who it was and looked up his history. And no, it fucking wasn't. He was from the Harry Potter franchise. So I went up to an actor and told him I loved him in a movie that he wasn't even in. And when he got confused, he was great about it. He was so good. He was like, thank you. And in a second I realized, I was like, I can never speak to that man again. I can never interact with him. And I think it was so the actor I thought it was Jim Broadbent from Cloud Atlas. But I think who I was talking to was the man who played Horace Slughorn, or whatever his name is, from Harry Potter. You know, they don't look similar. My brain just went, they're the same person.
Oh, Matt.
No, hold on. Hold the fuck on. No, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Is it the same actor? Is it Jim Broadbent? Holy shit, did I just get a fucking redeeming moment? I was right! Oh my god! It was him! Oh! My most embarrassing moment has been vindicated! Holy shit, Leia! Oh my god! I've been living in shame for 10 years at that moment! What the fuck? What the fuck? Why was he so confused? That brings us more questions! Why was he confused and why I said I liked this movie that he was actually in? What the fuck?
Alexander
what is happening?
He was probably surprised that it wasn't
Harry Potter. You weren't a fan of your other movie. I don't like Harry Potter that much. I like that Cloud Atlas. Cloud Atlas was a good movie. Why'd you make me feel so much shame for 10 years? 10 years shame. Oh, fuck.
Someone clip this.
What the fuck?
Realization.
No.
I want to keep this forever.
Why is this happening? I've had a wash of relief and then a wash of rage. Why did he get so confused? He got so confused, Leia. He was like, I wasn't in that movie. Like, he could have said it. Why? Jim Broadbent, if you're in chat right now, I want to talk to you. Why you made me feel this way? What the fuck? I'm so confused and angry. I do not know how to deal with these emotions of secondhand embarrassment. I thought this was a cringy story. Turns out it's a story of hope. Leia, what do I do now? What do I do with my life?
I think we clip this and we send it to him.
What is my life?
too hard. Woo.
Oh, you can post it as a highlight, I think, by the way. I cannot believe. I thought I was fucking
the
right.
whole story. I just want the end. I
was fucking right. I was right, and then and my friend shamed me so hard. Chris Wilde, if you're watching this, fuck you, dude. You made me feel so embarrassed. He was like, "Oh, that's so cringe." Oh fuck. Oh my god. Oh, that was him. How about that?
My cheeks hurt.
My brain hurts.
Oh my god.
That was the most cosmic mind meme I've ever felt. Why was he so confused? I'm still. He was so taken aback by my comment, which is why it made me. We'll go back and highlight it.
This is just a beautiful moment of realization.
Sad Blue Goth, you have followed and tuned in at the best possible time.
Are you okay?
I'm not okay. I'm weird right now. Does that count as my most embarrassing moment? Oh no, fuck off. I felt shame in earnest for 10 years. I am keeping that. And now I have to feel vindication for the next 10 years.
I feel like it's more embarrassing that now you have realized that it is actually the person you thought it was.
Well, that's the thing. I thought I looked it up, and I swear it was wrong. Okay, now I gotta look at the Harry Potter cast. It's definitely... Yeah, Jim Broadbent Slughorn. Right? Yeah, Professor Horace Slughorn. So fucking angry. So fucking frustrated. I'm exasperated.
What's this guy's name?
Jim Broadbent. I'm looking at his IMDb right now. I'm gonna bring this up on fucking screen, actually. I can't believe this. Oh, where is this?
Maybe he changed it on Google just to trick you for all these years.
Maybe he changed it on IMDb after he really thought that one fan was his just biggest fan, you know?
I
can't believe
I don't know what to tell you, man. Oh my god, but that's funny.
That's unbelievable. Alright, here you go. Here you fucking go, you animals. Alright, so we got Cloud Atlas. We got Cloud Atlas here. You got Jim Broadbent. Oh, you can't see my cursor? That's weird. You got Jim Broadbent as Captain Molyneux, whatever his name is. And then you got Jim Broadbent, actor. You got him here. This big face there. Got that? All right. You go down his filmography, and you see fucking... Where is it? Where is it? See Cloud Atlas right here. And not 2 movies, 3 movies down. Right here. You see it on the same screen. You see Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. 2011. 2011 is when he was in that. And I saw Cloud Atlas in 2012, which means that I probably saw Cloud Atlas and went to fucking Supernova. Straight after that, told him I liked him in that movie, and he didn't remember that he was in the... Oh, bloody hell. Anyway. Can't believe I've done this. Shit.
You've been lied to all of these years.
I really
by yourself.
Really have, huh? I lived in shame for so long. Bloody what's it, mate? Get in the kiln, everybody. No, you better get out of the kiln. Get out of the kiln. Oh, Sad Blue Goth, where are you geographically, if you don't mind me asking as well? because we have folks from all over tuning in, such as one. OBS has crashed. Oh shit! Is the stream still up? Is the stream still up? Scotland.
I see it. I see the stream still going.
Okay, I'm not going to touch that. I'm not going to touch that.
Don't touch it.
I'm not going to touch that.
Won't touch it. Scotland.
I'm going to leave it going. I can't touch anything anymore. I can't touch chat.
Don't touch anything.
I think to stop the stream, I need to close OBS now. So for the next hour, I cannot touch the PC.
Just don't touch anything.
Stream.
That's really cool.
If it cuts out, someone, Leia, you can let me know, I guess, because you've got it up. Oh, actually, I've got it up as
I'll
well.
let you know. We like we said, we have some people from all over the place. Most of our viewers are Australian.
Most of them are Aussies, yeah.
But we've got some people from all over America. I say all over, but it's really just
We got yourself, Aris, a few others.
Me, Aris. Yeah, Aris is closer to the middle of the U.S. and we have people like Plasticity, who is in Sweden, which is fun.
1 a.m.
1 a.m. That
tracks.
tracks.
No, that tracks, because one of our friends, Dave, he does Band of Badgers. It'd be very late for him, because we had him on once on one of the shows, and I think it was a midnight start for him. And our other friend, Ben from We Speak Common, also the trifecta of the Western countries, aligns with this time just. I appreciate you staying up.
By the time we finish up, Plasticity always says that they've got to go right to bed because it's 3 a.m.
3 a.m. at that time.
For them.
It'll be, we got an hour left of stream still, so it'll be about 2 a.m. Scottish time.
That's if you want to stick around.
You don't have to stick around.
We like having you here. We like new people.
I love new people.
New people are great. So Matt, I've been trying to figure out what I want to do for the back of this shield.
Yeah.
Because there's so much black. And like the way that this lady is standing, you can't even really see the purple underneath her cloak.
Yeah.
Cause like these have like the inverse colors. She's got like the purple on the inside, but because there's not a lot of light hitting that area, a lot of dry brushing picking that up. It's a lot of black. So I'm wondering, what do I want to do on the inside? Do I want to keep this black and blend it in to everything else, or should I do something else?
I know the Sacristans have this really lovely, like, Balthazar gold kind of bronze look to them. But is that something you want to have on those models?
Well, so I was planning on doing, because I have been switching all of the silver and Balthazar out for, this gold.
Would you want a whole gold shield, though, or is it too much?
Well, so here's what I plan on doing, is I'm doing, like, a lacquered front, so with, purple, and then gold trim going around the edges. So there's these, like, little edges here that I'm going to do, and then maybe, like, some silver accents. Possibly. I haven't figured it all out yet.
Yeah. Oh, Simo, thanks for stopping by. Get that stuff done while the weather's cool and not above 30 degrees. And we need to find a time soon. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. We shall do that. We shall do that. I get my booster shot this weekend, so I will be comfortable going out more.
I have to do that. Get my booster.
I booked mine, yes. Or I rebooked mine yesterday.
My husband got his, but that's because he works with, or goes to the Veterans Association, so they give him pokes. Official pokes. Because we take care of our military people pretty well. Okay-ish.
I was going to say okay-ish, yeah.
Okay-ish.
Notice most countries only take them care okay-ish.
Okay-ish.
But
we're not going to get into that because I have a whole bunch of feelings. So.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to get on any kind of rant for myself.
Even though you just went on a slug
I went on a
horn
Slughorn rant, but
rant.
that's because I was prompted to tell a story that shouldn't have been in that category of story.
Well, you didn't know up until that
I
point.
did not.
So.
And that was the thing. I swear I'd looked it up, and that was them. Oh, well. Now I've got a double story. I thought for 10 years that this man was not in this movie when he in fact was. So now the confusing part is... Now the confusing part is, why was he confused? And damned if that's not going to be in a stand-up routine if I ever do one.
I think
because
it's
having
actually funny.
because having a meltdown on stage about why this man was in the movie and was still confused as to like he wasn't.
I mean, I think whoever pointed it out said the right thing. Maybe they were confused that you weren't thinking
That probably
about
was
Harry
it.
Potter. Because like you're kind of in that demographic where we grew
expect
up with,
Harry Potter.
Harry
Yeah,
Potter. You expect it that. Whereas like if I had seen him, I probably would have been like, I loved you in Moulin Rouge. Like I love Moulin Rouge. It shaped some of my childhood. Also, I have the biggest crush on Ewan McGregor.
Maybe
so.
he didn't think he did a good job in Cloud Atlas, and hearing it was like, oh.
It's a weird movie. I think it's very niche.
It's a very niche movie, yeah. Totally agree with that.
You're confused at his confusion.
Yeah.
Conception.
I still can't believe it. Jess has got Cloud Atlas on Blu-ray. I think I need to watch Cloud Atlas out of spite now.
I need to rewatch it because I had never seen it until I met one of my partners. And he made me see it because it's one of his favorite movies.
I think it's one of Jess's favorites as well.
I very much would like to see it again because I feel like Angry Pinnacle said, it is a very underrated movie.
It is. It's because it's really long and really dense.
It is, yeah.
And like, it's not a bad movie. I think it's widely regarded as a good movie. It just didn't do financially too well. Maybe because the marketing didn't kick it off, but like, it's got the same kind of vibe and epic scale as Dune, you know?
I wanted to snuggle a cat.
How would you describe Cloud Atlas? It is about human connection that transcends lifetimes. So
that
like,
is a good description.
Is that a good description? So the two main characters are playing the same. It is the same actors throughout this period of history, going all the way from like, is it like ancient times all the way through to sci-fi? Hey, Baron Snowhand, how you doing?
Hello. We're doing good.
Talking about Cloud Atlas.
Honestly, it's probably been like 4 years since I've seen it. So I couldn't give you an accurate, because I do remember watching it and just being like, that's gonna take a couple of watches to really
ingest,
to kind of ingest what it was about. But I do remember that like there are some consistent actors that play the same like people, and it is very much about relationships throughout.
Yeah.
Like,
it's relationships throughout time kind of thing. And these people always seem to find each other and are in each other's lives, no matter who they're related to, type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
I think that's how that movie goes, yeah.
I think, yeah. I do remember having a good, like, a sense of, like, I enjoyed that movie. I know it's going to take a couple of times for me to really digest.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't mind watching Dune again soon. Like, I quite liked Dune.
Ooh, yeah.
That was a good movie.
Why am I doing
Again,
this?
really dense. A really dense movie, but quite, like, really good world building in that movie.
Yes.
And I appreciate a lot of what they did, because the filmmaking aspect of Dune gets me, like, really good too. Like, I love some good creative and also accurate filmmaking. Like, they did all their special effects are, like, very realistic, even though it is sci-fi.
Are you talking new Dune or old Dune?
New Dune. I can't do old movies very easily.
One of my partners is a big fan of really bad
Oh,
movies. So
if you would like to watch a thing on old Dune, the Corridor Digital guys did a movie, did a thing where it's we gave new Dune the old Dune shields.
oh god.
You know the blocky shields?
Yes.
Yeah, they spent a
I
week.
did I was made to watch that scene.
Yeah. So so good. If you've seen the scene, it's like the two of the characters, I think it's Patrick Stewart and someone else, have a fight, but they put on their shields, and it's like this OG kind of like early special effects fight where they're all blocky and it looks disgusting. And in the new version of Dune, they have like these really sleek, elegant shields where it just kind of like warps their figure and turns them blue a bit. No worries, sad blue goth. See you soon. Yeah, in the new Dune, there's a scene where Timothy Chalamet fights Josh Brolin in like a training thing, and so they took that scene and they were like, "All right, we want to modernize the old shields or recreate it in a week." And so their challenge was for two of them was to go and do that. So one of them had to do it the old way, one of them did it a modern way.
When I watched the original Dune in the cinema, it looked incredible. I don't disagree with that, because like I do, like, my dad, because he's such a movie person, like hearing him talk about old movies was kind of great.
Yeah.
Because being able to, like, my dad told me when Alien first came out and his stepdad went to go take him to go see this movie, my dad was like, I was afraid for weeks because it was so real. Like,
oh yeah.
And I think that's just the coolest thing. That's like, I completely realized that some of the computer generation that was in some of those original movies was very compelling.
Yeah.
It does look a little ridiculous in hindsight, though. I earned 10 beans.
10 beans? Where? What?
10 beans.
Oh, the bean jar.
Oh, the bean jar.
The original Dune in cinema, it looked incredible. Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of referring to.
Alien came out in cinema on your birthday? Damn.
Ooh.
Nice.
Hey, I remember, so it's actually funny, recently we're talking about this, I was talking about this with my father, when Alien came out, his stepdad had told my dad's mom that they were gonna go, like, get the car washed and, like, you know, have kind of an outing, like, you know, stepdad and kid. And I think that's actually the year my dad was born, 79.
79. My dad was 63. My mum was 58.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, wait. No. That's the year my mom graduated. Never mind. Lied.
Alright.
I think it's 72 and 73 when my parents were born. But when Alien came out, my dad said that it terrified him.
Oh, yeah?
Like, yes, my dad is 42.
Ah.
Am I doing my math wrong?
It'd be 43 this year, but yeah, no, you're close.
Yeah, 43 this year. Yeah. My mom's number 43.
Yeah, no, you got it.
I don't know. Math is hard right now. It's been a day.
Math is hard.
I've had a whole day of I think he said that Alien came out when he was like 11. That's what I know. But he's like, when it came on television, when it was airing on television, my dad's like, I would turn the TV right off because I was just like noped right out of it.
Wow.
He's like, it was terrifying when he was a kid.
So interesting.
It is, right? Because it's like you see Alien now and you're like, oh, that's not too scary.
Oh, that movie
granted, when I was a kid,
that movie is good in a different way, though.
Terrifying.
Yeah. It's got those really
Oh, yeah.
nice modern horror aesthetic elements to it, though, like isolation, being truly alone, stuck in a place with a monster, like what Rime of the Frost Maiden, one of the last year's big campaign, did a lot of those themes in their book, and I love that the inspiration is from things like Alien.
Ooh.
I am
Thank you,
enjoying
Brian
being the
Stonehenge.
answer to everything. Oh yeah, you are. I love that movie, Hitchhiker's Guide.
Ooh.
That is a sci-fi classic to me. I mean, it came out in the 2000s, but instant classic. I friggin' love
I thought
it.
it was all right.
I friggin' love it. I don't know. It's something about all of it. I like everything to do with it. It's so I love witty British humor. I think that's what gets me the most.
Yeah.
Because you know the whole meaning behind the 42 answer, right?
The answer to life and everything?
Yeah, the 42 thing. But why it's 42.
No, I don't know why it's 42.
So in programming language, I think 42 is a placeholder for things, or the binary code for 42. Give me a placeholder. Now this could be wrong, that reasoning, but I know that the meaning for it is it's a placeholder for whatever you want it to be. So when the computer in that movie was asked what is the meaning of life, and they answered 42, the meaning behind that in the mathematical language was whatever you want it to be. That is the meaning of life.
I'm gonna go confirm this with my technomancer. You know
Yeah.
that, right?
I saw a breakdown thing of it. If that is
That's
wrong,
cool.
I have seen just a very cool fake thing. But
I mean, I'm curious about it, so I'm gonna be like, hey, is this true?
yeah.
Is this
No,
a
yeah.
thing?
That's kind of that one stuck with me. So it's yeah, the computer literally just told them, go do whatever.
That's cool though.
Just go do whatever you want.
But that's very much that feels like life. The meaning of life is whatever you want it to be.
Exactly. What brings you joy? Don't hurt
What
others.
brings me joy?
Well, I
Are
mean,
you
just,
asking me or
no,
chat?
no, just general. I was just exclaiming, "Do ow. Do
Oh.
what brings you joy."
Don't do that. Whatever that is, don't do it.
My joy is doing my hobby with my good friend on a Thursday morning.
Not having yourself. Huh?
What?
What? You cut out.
Oh, I cut out. Damn it! I was being fucking cute and wholesome.
Cute and wholesome. I can't handle that.
I said my hobby. I said my bliss and my enjoyment is doing my hobby with my really good friend on a Thursday morning every week.
No, me too.
Yeah, I got it.
But same. Now I would definitely have to say that I am living the life that I dreamed of.
Yeah.
I am in a happy place in my life, in my career, in my relationships. All I want in life is to buy a house.
Oh yeah. You have a little-
I want to put down official roots.
That's fair.
That's the only thing I got. I wanna buy a big old house for me and the polycule.
It's cute. So, inversely, the concept of owning a house terrifies me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's just a hang up from me living out of home. Matt, Douglas Adams just randomly chose through because it sounded right. I swear I saw something written also by him that said what I said, but I have no idea.
It's a mystery. We'll never know.
Look, I'm happy to be wrong. I also like the weird meaning that I took out of it or I read about it as well.
Hey, it could very well be a
much like the
happy
computer said,
coincidence.
whatever you want it to be.
Could just be a happy coincidence.
happy coincidence. I don't mind. I don't particularly have a. Oh, it's a weird and happy coincidence that 42 in binary is what I said. There you go.
Yeah.
Look, I'll take that. Not even Douglas Adams knew that what he was doing had a profound impact. I love that. He's just like, 42.
But I like you also have some. I mean, it's going to be absolutely terrifying trying to buy a house, and especially since the housing economy is so bad in the States.
I think it's partially because I was convinced I was going to be renting forever, despite the fact that Jess Jess bought the house here.
Yeah.
And so like that, you know, if I wasn't dating Jess, I couldn't imagine myself owning a house, or, you know. I mean, I still don't, but you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't a thing in my head. And the concept of owning it, I was scared of, because I was like, I don't want to own a thing for 30 years. What if I don't want it in 30 years? What if I don't want it in 5 years? Yeah.
I mean, and I can understand that too, if it weren't for the fact that, like the fact that there is, I am part of a polycule, there would be no way that myself and only one of my other partners would be able to buy a house.
Yeah,
it's
right.
Only because of the three of us that we can even rent.
So
it's tough, and buying a house is scary, especially since we want to move cross country in order to move, since we don't want to live in this godforsaken state.
That's fair.
Also,
light reflecting off water. Also, oh, that's fun. I like that.
Happy coincidence.
I like happy coincidences like that. I live in London. I will rent forever unless I meet a 90-year-old millionaire with a dicky heart. You could do that. You could do that, though. That's fair, though. London has a very Melbourne vibe to it, in that the housing is bullshit expensive for no reason, and you get garbage for what you pay if you don't pay anything above like $1 million.
Yep. I'm kind of in that. I live right outside the United States Capitol, and so you have to pay just exorbitant amounts of money because we live so close to the Capitol.
To DC.
Yeah, we live so close to DC that it's like everything is just exorbitantly expensive.
Yeah, because the politicians just priced you out of it.
Yeah, and it's we live in kind of a poor community. Which is,
you all know that the government loves poor people. You just know that.
Oh yeah, totally.
They fucking, you know, I don't think I've ever heard the government say, I hate poor people, in their actions, you know, ever. We're gonna ever. In case that doesn't come across, audience, that is intense sarcasm.
Oh gosh. I am so freaking happy. Look, this Dogmata, and
she looks great.
Those freaking,
I love that.
Those highlighted folds. Like, look at the back. Look at this bitch.
Ooh, dude, that looks great.
Look at that.
I love the dark to the light.
Oh, it's so nice. Like, that is just, and once I put some gold on there, mwah, she is gonna look extra fine.
Extra poppin'.
But like the folds on these ladies.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Like, I understand that like a lot of people have some like reservations about the like static poses, like the fact that everything is push fit now. Like, I've heard other people other than like Matt,
me.
like I know you're not a big fan, but like I have other people in the Warhammer community that are not big fans of like this kind of. But I think the fact that the Sisters of Battle have such cool flowing robes and like all of the cool folds in their armor Like, I am so willing to overlook some of that.
I love it. I think what I want is, I don't mind if the body's a monopose. However, what I want is like just a little bit more variance. Actually, no, I do like. It's hard with models with like flowing robes and cloaks because like they can only go a certain way. But like if you had like the cloak as a separate piece, maybe that'll help me more. But I don't know how you do it easily.
Option? I don't know.
I got 2 more legs glued down, but I did the conversion on the legs, so it's got the Tau armor with the people feet.
Oh, I think it's time to stretch.
Stretch. Alright, so there you go. Two Tau legs with people feet.
Nice.
Then I think I've only got 1 human legs left, so how many? 1, 2, 4 conversions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to do the last one as another Tau conversion legs. Half and half. Can't beat a kitten heel. Yeah. Oh, this song is intense.
I think I'm gonna do the inside of the shield purple.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Although I think I've got to do some silver work on this gun.
Oh,
Yeah, just a
yum.
smidge.
Iced white mocha and a bowl of spicy nudes.
Excuse
That sounds really good.
what?
I'm gonna have lunch after this. Don't make me want that kind of stuff.
I also have to have lunch. I mean, dinner. I have to have dinner. I think the guys have started to love the fact that we stream a little bit earlier because on Wednesdays they get to have whatever they want without regards to what.
Oh, yeah, they just get whatever. There's no group decision.
They just get because normally we group decide on what we're gonna get for dinner, but like on Wednesdays, since I stream so early, they get whatever the hell they want.
Do they get dinner together, or like so they get the same thing, or they just kind of do whatever?
No, they get the same thing. They got Chinese tonight.
Oh my god!
Are you all right?
I've been craving a lemon chicken for I don't know a week and a half now, and we have plans to get one on maybe Saturday or Sunday, like soon. I want it so bad.
Uh-oh.
And we were supposed to we went to a board game thing on Monday night, and they got some Chinese there, but the menu didn't have the lemon chicken. So out of complete frustration, I didn't get it at all because I was like, if I'm getting Chinese food, I want my lemon chicken, damn it. I want a lemon chicken and a special fried rice.
Yeah, I can only have, they can eat Chinese food as much as they want. I can only have it every once in a while.
What kind of Chinese is it? Is it like, it's not like Panda Express, is it?
No, it's like,
I've heard that's
legit.
not like, that is not, it's like American Chinese.
Yeah, that's like the Taco Bell of the Chinese.
Okay, thank God, because I've never had orange chicken, but it sounds horrible.
Well, so orange chicken is something you can actually get at like in Chinese.
Oh, I'm talking about the specific taste, the hyper sweet Panda Express orange chicken. Or is it always hyper sweet?
It's always kind of hyper sweet because it tastes like oranges.
Not a fan, Gary.
Well, then don't fucking get it.
I'm not gonna.
Fine.
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 Fine. Speaking of good food, though. Sorry? Yeah.
It's like an old married
Fine.
couple.
I won't get it. I'll get something else. Okay, so there's a really good Mexican restaurant chain. Mum and Dad are fighting again. There's a really good Mexican chain restaurant called Guzman and Gomez that's opening a new one near me, and I haven't had that in, I want to say, about 2 years since the pandemic started, because the closest one to me was way too far away, and I was locked in my house. Like, I know Jess doesn't particularly, you know, she's like, it's all right, but like, they did really good queso there, like the best I've had so far. Even if it's a chain one, it's just really good queso. And I keep saying to her, every time I drive past it, I was like, soon. And she's like, you are very keen on that only okay food. And I was like, Jess, the day it opens, or the day that I find out that it's open, we're dropping everything and going there. I'm eating that queso and my nachos with steak on it. Like, they do. It's like little chunky steak pieces on nachos. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Oh my god. It's like spicy steak too.
See, I can't do spicy.
It's not like spicy. They have like
Dude, it doesn't matter. I'm a New Yorker. That's
fair. Okay. Well, they have a salsa bar nearby it, and that's where you add your actually spicy things. Like, I get my Chipotle hot sauce, and I just like do a big squirt of Chipotle hot sauce over the whole thing. Not so it's wet, just so it's got like a nice like streak across it.
Because like,
I'm
so
salivating.
I've got family. I have family that lives, well, not my family, but one of my partners. He's got family that lives in Arizona, specifically like an hour away from the Mexican border. So they've got all like the most legit Mexican food down there.
Oh, I would
So
call
when
this not legitimate Mexican food. It's just really good.
No.
The thing that I'm talking,
Australia.
yeah,
Probably as far away from Mexico.
It's definitely like Australian westernized Mexican, but it's really good.
Yeah. It's like what we call Tex-Mex.
Yeah, it's a bit more. I think it's a bit more Tex-Mexy than Mexican. Yeah.
Yeah. So like they get like legit.
Because Taco Bell's Tex-Mex, right?
Yeah, basically. So we actually can get like legitimate Mexican food when we go to Arizona to like visit our family. And I can't ever get out of my head. I have an 8-year-old niece, and she's sitting across from me, and she's like adamantly talking to me, and it's the most adorable thing ever. And she's eating this salsa with chips that they have on the table before they bring all your food.
Oh,
There's
no.
like chips and salsa just like sitting there, and she's just like taking big old scoops and like she's just into it, and she thinks it's the most delicious thing. Now, I'm not a big fan of chunky salsa. I'm very much one of those people where I will dunk my chip into chunky salsa and then just whack as much of it off as I can, because I can't stand the texture, but I like the taste of salsa. So she's like going into the salsa, and I take a bite, and I'm just like, oh. And my husband's asking me if I'm okay, and I'm like, that's really hot. He goes, he's like, I don't know, there's like probably jalapeno in there. And I'm like, jalapeno? I'm gonna die.
Oh my god, jalapenos in there.
Like,
I got
really hot.
I got a habanero plant in the backyard that we're harvesting now.
My 8-year-old niece is like eating it. My husband, his dad was making.
You just get used to. You get used to it, man. You
like,
just train yourself.
Like pickled habaneros.
Oh yeah.
His dad was making pickled habaneros, and they're eating them out of the jar.
Oh, I can't do that. It's not that I can't do that out of spice. I can't do that out of the taste. I like habaneros mixed into things, not by themselves. I like it. I love a good habanero spice. It's got like a really sharp spice to it.
We finally got him though, so we started getting Indian food recently.
Oh yeah, you did.
And there are 3 types of spiciness when it comes to Indian food that we can order. It's just like mild, hot, and then Indian hot. And so
I asked for an Indian hot if I go to a restaurant.
Oh yeah.
I love
Indian hot. Because when we got him like the regular hot, he was like, "Oh yeah, this is nothing."
It's because they will. If a bunch of white people walk into the restaurant, they'll give them white people hot, and then, which is probably their mild or medium.
I need like the whitest person. Look how pale I am.
Yeah, you need the extra. You need the extra cream version of the butter chicken. I know.
Can you just give me the stuff with the cinnamon and the cardamom?
The cinnamon and the cardamom.
The cinnamon and
Give
the
me the
cardamom.
cinnamon and the cardamom.
I can't take heat. I'm the wimpiest wimp that has ever wimped.
Well, that's fair. So, speaking of food and Australian things and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. I need to tell chat about it, but you already know about this. I've sent Leia something. And full disclosure, there is food in it.
Oh gosh.
And
is that why it took so long to get through customs?
No, I don't. I just think it's in transit still. I mean, the postal service in Australia is shit out at the moment, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's taking a while because of that. But I have asked Leia to only open this on stream. You know, provided we'll cover up the labels or whatever.
You didn't ask me that. You told me not to look at the customs label.
Okay, sorry. I'm requesting. Maybe I said it to Jess. I'm gonna get Leia to do that. Leia, can I request that you only open it on stream?
I was gonna actually ask you. I meant to ask you after you told me about not looking at the customs label. I was gonna ask you if you wanted me to open it on stream.
I would like you to if you can. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
I want to mostly because I want to see your reaction. By extension, it's easy because we meet up every Thursday. So even if we weren't doing it on stream, I would ask to go on a video call because I want to see. I want to see you open it.
If I get it, I will wait. I will save it until stream.
Hopefully, it doesn't come the day after stream.
Oh, that would suck. I would die. I would too. I would have to put it.
I would die
have to
knowing
put it somewhere.
No, you know what? We do a next day stream. We do a next day special stream. We'll make up a reason. Like we need a missed reason, but I know you're gonna love it.
I know it's mystery stuffs. Matt asked me a bunch of mysterious questions, but like right after my birthday.
Did I?
And between my birthday and Christmas, yeah, you asked me a bunch of mysterious questions.
Oh well, maybe I did.
What my favorite snacks were.
I also posted in the suggestion channel in the Discord suggestion box. What are some good Australian snacks?
How spicy new too spicy.
What brand are they? Are they like the Samyang ones? Or are they like the Tom Yum? What are they? What you working with there?
Spicy noodle too spicy.
I can picture that in a Scottish accent too, and it sounds great.
I just love it. I think we've adopted.
Absolutely. Oh, we'll take the adoption papers. Do you want to sort those out after the stream?
I just want to adopt everyone. Let's just be honest. There is this really cute person at GameStop, and my husband laughed so hard because I got so flustered because I meant to ask them their pronouns because they're adorable. They are just the most perfect creation on.
As in they're cute, or like everything about them.
They are so cute. They're the cutest thing. And I'm just like, I told my husband, I was like, I meant to talk to them. I meant to ask them for their pronouns because I'm not entirely sure where they sit because they present one way, but they kind of seem like the other. And I was like, I meant to, but then I got too nervous because I just think that they're so adorable. And he's like, we need to get like polycule, like
adoption forms.
Adoption forms.
That sounds great. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the party people.
Oh. Yay! You're my new parents. Great. Spicy kimchi ones. Can't remember the brand.
So what was I gonna say?
Smashed to bits by my friend in Scotland that sent me a care package
of Iron Brew. Oh no, Iron Brew is delicious too. We actually get Iron Brew in Australia. It's in the import aisle, so it is very clearly imported from England. But I can savor the taste of a good Iron Brew.
Am I gonna get chicken salt?
What?
There's chicken salt in there. There better not be chicken salt.
I didn't say anything.
I
didn't say anything like that. I said snacks.
No,
later.
I'm just taking a guess.
Do you want chicken salt? I can send you some.
No, I don't want chicken salt.
You don't want chicken salt?
I don't want chicken salt.
Why don't you want chicken salt?
Curious. Why would I want chicken salt?
Because it's delicious, Leia. It's I had potato gems with my fucking chicken and veg last night, and it was delicious.
This This is why I asked you if there was chicken salt because of this.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. Look, you set me off. Granted, you set me off. It's delicious, Leia. Chicken salt. It's so good.
What is the heresy I'm coming back to?
She didn't like chicken salt.
So, Matt is sending me a care package from Australia, and it is on the way, and he has asked me to open it on stream, and one of my guesses to one of the things that it's going to be in it was chicken salt, and Matt thought that I had the audacity to ask why there would be chicken salt in this.
Delicious.
In this care package. And I was like, because I don't want chicken salt. And then he got all flustered.
Well, I'm gonna go and buy some separate chicken salt now. And I'm gonna ship you.
About it.
I'm gonna ship you some chicken salt, and I'm not gonna address it to you. I'm gonna address it to your husband or your boyfriend. I'm gonna say Leia's not allowed to even taste this or come around to it.
Is it salt made of chicken?
It's salt with chicken stock in it, I think. It's the easiest explanation. But it's like an Australian pastime. If you go to a fish and chips shop, or you go anywhere that like makes their own chips, they'll usually ask you, do you want chicken salt on this? And your answer better be yes. It's like apparently it doesn't, it's literally chip spice. But it literally does not exist in other countries, and it shocks all of us that you cannot get. Like, I thought it would be a British thing that you could get as well, but apparently you can't. It's just you cannot get chicken salt anywhere but Australia, unless it's like an import thing. I have a feeling New Zealand might be able to get it as well.
Probably.
We share a lot of cultural similarities with our food.
Australia adjacent.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, why are these so
it's
beautiful?
So good.
I have so many of these ladies.
Yes, it does. Up north, it's not called chicken salt. It's called chip spice. Oh! It's literally called chip spice up north. There you go. Is it chicken salt, or is it like got other stuff in it? Because I'm literally just talking about like chicken stock flavor and salt. That's purest form of chicken salt.
Sounds like garlic salt.
Yeah, similar. I love having the international audience in here as well, because it means that like you and I, there's no like, it's the area where both you and I are in the dark. It's like when Plasticity rocks up, and then they're just giving us weird reindeer facts.
What is it like? Yeah, like reindeer facts, like reindeer jerky and shit.
Yeah, have you ever tried reindeer jerky? And I'm like, can't say I have, man. I have no way to get deer jerky down here. I'm sorry. Like, it doesn't just happen here. They're not like a frequent thing.
I love when Plasticity rocks up with all of their just knowledge of
like
things.
Blood Pult and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh my gosh.
Love it. I've got to make a phone call for a booking after this, it seems.
Ooh.
Someone wants to play D&D for the first time.
That reminds me, I have to get into contact with the Band of Badgers folks.
Oh. No idea. It's a savory something mixed with, could be mixed with chicken sauce for all I know. Oh, fair enough. Do you know Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning?
Are you asking me or Chad?
Yeah, I'm asking you. Because it's an American thing. Okay, so I watch Mythical Kitchen.
It says Creole.
Yeah, it's Creole.
That is gonna be.
It's a southern spice.
That's a southern thing, and I am very much a northerner.
Yeah, it's a southern spice mix. It's delicious, but Jess has like a number of different Creole mixes because she loves southern food. But I watch a lot of Mythical Kitchen with from Good Mythical Mornings people like Rhett and Link.
Mm-hmm.
And Josh on that show, he's like the chef. I would consider him like the front facing like mascot personality type. And he always talks about Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning, and he just bangs it on everything that he cooks. And so, eventually we're like, we got to try this. He keeps putting it on everything. It slaps. It's really good. It's a really good seasoning. Like, you get a bunch of roast vegetables, slap a bunch of Creole on it. A bit of olive oil, slap some Creole seasoning. No salt and pepper, just Creole. It's really good. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Just like a white and
I've got
green
a
jar.
I mean, I got stuff that I do stuff similar with.
Mm. It's really good. All right.
Like
So.
I put like a brown sugar mix on just about all
Ooh,
of
we
them.
did a brown sugar. So we did a paprika, brown sugar, cayenne pepper sauce on our chicken last night. It's one that Jess makes.
Ooh.
It's really nice.
I do something similar for my pulled pork.
Oh man, I did a pulled pork shoulder sometime last year. Also fantastic. I love that kind of stuff. Nice.
I'm a big fan of pulled pork.
Big fan of that pulled pork.
Yeah.
Run out of bits.
Especially now that I have a pressure pot. Now that I've got a pressure cooker. Now that I have a pressure cooker, I can make my pulled pork in 45 minutes instead of 10 hours.
Damn.
The most perfect pulled pork. Last minute pulled pork is amazing.
What's aromat seasoning? So they said you need to try aromat seasoning.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, my dry brushing is on freaking point tonight.
Oh yeah?
Who dis? Who dis? Look at
I really like that cloak, man. It looks really good.
this cloak looks really cool, and like I know all my stuff so it focuses properly. But like it hates me.
It's an all-purpose savory seasoning. Oh, okay. So the Creole that I was aforementioning is very similar to that. It's very all-purpose type seasoning too. I wouldn't be surprised if it shares ingredients.
Probably.
Yeah, they always do, don't they?
Alright. My camera doesn't want to focus, even though I've gotten everything out of the way, but just take my word for it that my dry brushing is on freaking point.
That's fair. I need to change my knife out again because doing this much converting blunts it super quick.
Yes.
I'm also using like dirt cheap blades, so it's like $4 for 10. Does not matter.
Mm-hmm.
But I have run out of this packet, so
That's why I buy like off Amazon like $5 worth of blades, and they send me like 50 blades.
yeah, no, I'm buying like
super fast.
I'm going through like my local hobby store. They have like this is like I want to say this is like about a $6 knife from them because I don't want to buy like a $20 one because I don't know if it's like gonna do a better job. But also like I'm not buying blades that would be worth a $20 knife because all I'm really doing is buying a $20 handle. Don't need a $20 handle.
Yeah. No, I get you there.
Yeah. I just need consistently sharp blades, so as long as I can get that, I'm a happy chappy. And I do a lot of this like shaving motion anyway, so it's like lots of small cuts in a very precise manner.
Why I tend to use my those little sanding sticks the most for, like, nice refined work.
I haven't used that a lot, I know. Leia, get a hold of Dave. I know he'd love having you on again. Man, I was actually looking at hitting up Dave or Band of Badgers in general soon, because I would love to have you guys on here in some capacity again. I know it's really late though. That's the roadblock that I keep running into. Feel bad.
Yeah. So actually, Baron Snowhand, as I would talk about this. I'll talk about it a little bit more on our outro in like probably 10 minutes. But I am actually going to be doing Band of Badgers next week.
Oh, there you go.
I love when they get a hold of me and they're like, "Do you want to do a
great.
thing?" And I'm like, "Do you have to ask?"
I will never thank them enough for introducing me to you.
Heck yeah!
They are specifically the reason this show exists. Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
Band of Badgers is the reason why you're seeing us two appear together.
Yeah, this show does not exist without Dave introducing us.
Yes.
Actually, I think it was. It would have existed in a different capacity. Like maybe it was like, it'd be like more by myself, I guess. But like with the other breakfast show, by yourself is harder to consistently do.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Can't lean on each other as easy. Bloody Dave never tells us anything. It's always the way with producers. I am also
They're
guilty.
the reason they're my new parents. Band of Badgers is the reason why you have new parents.
There you go. Thank Band of Badgers. Shout out to Band of Badgers. Does that function work if I go exclamation mark shout out? No? Slash shout out? No, I don't have that function enabled.
Without
shout out
Dave,
to Band of Badgers.
I would never have played D&D.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Dave is just awesome. If you guys haven't checked out Band of Badgers, they are freaking awesome.
We should just have a catch-up call with Dave and see how he's going.
Yeah, we should totally do that. I'm actually gonna just rant a little bit because we love Band of Badgers so much. We've made so many friends from the Band of Badgers crew. I know we've talked a little bit with Gabriel, L.
L? I know him as L. Is he going by Gabriel?
I know him as L too. We met him through Vassin.
Yeah.
We got to play an amazing
Good and
game. Good and chaotic. Yeah, he is absolutely a peach. We love him to death. Amazing DM, amazing role player. I got to play with him on Band of Badgers. The both of us got to do that, which was super fun. I also do some work with the Great British Brush Off. Say that 5 times fast. Which is basically kind of tutorial-y, but also it's a super cool show where like I will go on as their pro painter. I get to show them how to do a super cool like a new painting technique.
Have they done anything like power swords yet? I'm getting good at that.
No power swords yet.
Like power weapons or like the gradient stuff?
So they consistently work with the Pathfinder's deep cuts. So they pick out like a bunch because they are sponsored by WizKids. They have like you get to pick from like a bunch of different minis to choose from and be like teach them how to do a thing.
I was like,
this week I'll give a little preview.
I was like I'd love to get people doing like this kind of effect on the axe.
That would be super cool. Yeah, you could talk to him about it.
If he wants me to. Like, it takes like a while to do. So, you know, doing something like that on a larger scale.
I think it's a 2-hour show.
So
we're gonna be doing these guys. Oh, I'll show them here.
That effect will take you at least an hour or more to do.
So we're gonna be doing Ghosts and Banshees on Monday. So I'm gonna teach them how to paint these clear banshees and ghosts. So that's gonna be super fun.
Nice.
I'm very excited about that because clear technique is some of my favorite technique, like of all the painty techniques. Other than see-through fabric. That is my second favorite.
You bloody see-through fabrics, mate. Oh, they're bloody good though.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it this year. We're gonna do it.
Well, yeah, no. If Dave, if you're listening or watching this, if you ever see a clip somehow, you know, I'm open. I'll get up. God, that's early.
Freaking message him, man.
I should.
He's so cool about it. But
I love going on other things too.
On that Monday show, so I'll teach Dave, and I believe it's, oh gosh, I've forgotten people's names. It's been a second.
Baron Snowhand. I'll
Joe?
I might send you a message with that image just and go like, hey, would you like to do something like this?
You should do that. Take some nice photos. Steve and Joe. It is Steve and Joe. So Dave, Steve, and Joe, I teach them how to do a cool technique. And then at the end of the show, I get to choose who did the best. I give them a gold star.
Oh.
And then
I know exactly what I do too, because I've got one that I've been meaning to do. I want to do this. I'm going to bring up the image on stream. Wait, hold on.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
No, my crash message is gone. I'm just going to leave that off screen.
Sorry, that should be Steve.
Steve! I've been wanting to do this art for a little while. How do I get this up? So browser window.
I don't know. I want to know what you've been wanting to do for a while. I'm
This
curious.
art from Hades. I want to see that axe.
Ooh.
So this is the Minotaur Asterius from Hades, and much like the axe
Okay.
I've got here, well, you can't see it because I've got the other thing. I want if I was to do Band of Badger stuff, I would give myself the challenge because that's a hard paint job. It's a pink gradient and a
Yeah.
non-metallic metal gradient, so you'd have to do gray on the inside but pink on the edge of the blade. So hard mode of glaze shading.
If you could figure it out, I know that the only stipulation for the brush off stuff is they use specifically Nolzor's D&D miniatures.
That's fine.
and
There is a Minotaur D&D mini.
well, it depends because I think
Oh, they have to get specific ones?
They get specific ones. Like they get a list from WizKids, and then like they gave me a list and like choose from these miniatures, and then I chose to do those. So
Well, this one's got a this Minotaur. Oh, hold on.
you can't see it still.
Disable this and disable this. All right, so this is the Minotaur mini they have. So I mean, we could do it with a mace. This is my friend Louis' model that he painted. Gramps' model. This is the first ever mini
Yeah.
Gramps painted.
That's very cool.
Yeah. So you know, that's the Minotaur
Oh.
they've got.
Matt, unfortunately, we only have 7 minutes left, man.
Oh wow, time flies.
I know. Time flies when you're having fun, right?
Yeah, I know, right? But
Gotta raise
yeah,
up the minis so people can see.
But yeah, that Asterius model. Maybe I'll 3D print something one day. But like a big bust of Asterius would be tight.
That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, just from the waist up, like maybe his skirt up. I really like the I really like his armor down on the bottom too. Looks really good. If you can see that, like down
That's
there.
cool.
Yeah, it's good shit. I'm trying to get his autograph while I'm playing that game right now.
Mm.
He doesn't want to give it to me. He keeps killing me instead.
But yeah, you should definitely reach out to Dave. And
I
figure something
absolutely
out.
think I might. I am way more confident in my painting these days. I love going to Warhammer. I went to some.
You're an amazing painter, Matt.
Oh, thank you. I went to a Warhammer store
You're-
recently, and I was like looking at theirs, going like, it's not that theirs are bad, but every time I see like a display case of minis, I'm like, oh, I can paint to that quality. I'm as good as that. That's great. Sweet.
Yeah,
I just
there's been a lot of times that like going to the store and being and like seeing stuff in like this displays and being like, I could do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of getting to now. I'm looking at going like, I could try that or I could do that. It's harder when you see like the pristine minis of like Instagram and stuff. That's the I'm like, I can't do that yet. But I also know that I watch Squidmar videos and I'm like, how the fuck does he get his models to look that good? And then I saw that Thunderhawk in person and I was like, oh shit, his look good because of the enhancement of the camera as well. Like his models are fantastic, but I can see in person it's a lot easier to see what they've done because the camera has only got a certain bit rate and it will blend colors together at a certain point. You can't see the transitions as easily and as sharply as with your own eyes. And looking at that, it's just like, well, I gain confidence when I can physically. It's like a learn by doing or physicality type thing for me. Like I can see it and go, oh, I can copy that now. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
That might be the end of the stream there. I've got nearly all of my Tau done. Or my human Guavaces, as they're called. Cameras are good, but eyes are better. They'll always be better.
For sure.
Yeah. Well,
I think I've got some really good progress done on my ladies
I
here.
love that cloak.
They're all really amazing.
Yeah.
As always, guys, check out the Discord because we will be, and I know for sure I will be dropping some high quality photos of all of the miniatures that we've worked on tonight in the Artsy channel. So go ahead, check out the Artsy channel on Discord right after the stream, where we will be posting all of our works tonight. Well, at least I'll be I'll since I actually did some painting, I will be posting all of the cool stuff. So you'll get some like better photos of my close-ups of my beautiful sisters, my darling sisters. I'm so excited. And we are so glad that you found us at Blue Cloth. We welcome to the family.
Yeah.
Welcome. Other than that,
yeah, the only other thing is that we started recently a Stream VOD YouTube channel. It is if you're in the Discord, you can find it in the schedule area. There's like a link to it. I haven't updated the chat bot commands yet, but all of the streams now, they don't go... So we have a Split the Party's main YouTube where we upload our D&D series and our gaming and comedy videos. But the stream VODs were kind of wrecking the algorithm for that. So we've decided we removed all of them off the Split the Party main YouTube. And we've started... I unfortunately can't put all of the ones before the channel was up. We're basically putting every stream from this year onwards. Basically, January's first stream onwards will all be on YouTube from now on as well. So after this, I'm basically just going to go re-export and it'll auto-update and send out to YouTube and it'll be up there.
Yeah.
So yeah, and they'll all be dated. So like, I know they might not all be in the same order, but they will be dated so you can watch them in the order that they came out. Yeah. All right, Leia, I'm going to switch over the music.
Yeah. Okay.
Switch over the music. Hold on, a bloody second.
Switch over the music.
Switch over the music. Switch over the music. Where is it? Doesn't come
sing
up.
Our own
doesn't come
music.
Up naturally anymore.
Womp womp.
Yeah. All right. Oh, maybe it's. Oh, I don't think it might not be on. No, I don't think it's on Spotify anymore.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, it's all right.
I'm gonna do my outro.
You do your outro. I'm gonna look for someone to raid while we're here.
Punkle Nix, he just started streaming, and he is an amazing human being.
Can you drop a link to them if you can? But other than that, Leia, where can we find you? Tell us a little about yourself and where we can bloody find you.
My name is Leia, and I'm copying a link real quick. I'm gonna drop it in live chats for you.
Thank you.
My computer's lagging. Hello, my name
Nix.
is Leia. Yes, Nix. Uncle Nix. We love him. So, what I do, this is what I do every day, every single day, day in, day out, is I paint stuff. I also play RPGs. So if you want to see more of that, you can check me out at my Twitter handle at Sorcerer's Sundry. There you get more photos of projects that I'm working on, updates on streams that I'll be doing. Unfortunately, this week was the last episode of the Velkin Weave. That is all wrapped up. If you want to go check that out, you can check out the Games Tavern YouTube. If you want to check out the finale, it was freaking awesome. We had some really cool walk off into the sunset moments. It was really amazing. Next week, as I said, I'm going to be doing Band of Badgers on Monday. I think that's 4 p.m. EST. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning if you're in Australia.
Oh my god, I remember getting up that early when I was on that stream. It's 5 in the morning for Matt.
I'm going to be doing the Great British Brush Off with our amazing friends over at Band of Badgers. Yes, thank you, Baron Snowhand. 9 p.m. GMT if you want to come check that out. We are, like I said, I previewed some ghosty ladies. We're going to be painting some ghosts and banshees, and it's going to be so much fun. Get to hang out with them again. And then Tuesday of next week, I'm going to be doing a charity stream with Ghostlight RPGs. My amazing GM friend Eric, who wrote some of the Moonshays, is actually going to be DMing that game. I'm just guesting on it for the one episode. And it's going to be really super cool. A bunch of really cool people over at Ghostlight letting me into their folds, and there's some really great people over there, so check that out. Shut up. That is oh gosh, that's 8 p.m. EST. So that is 2 hours. That'd be like 11, no. 12 noon. We noon for you Australia folk.
Oh, that's good for me.
On Tuesday. Yeah.
I like that. What
So
channel's
that'll
that?
be just that is Ghostlight RPG.
Ghostlight RPG. All right, go hit them up as well. Because
they're super awesome.
We tend to appear on places other than Split the Party as well. This is our home, but we are doing some stuff. There's a chance that one of our other cast, Lydia, might be doing something on Roll for Damage pretty soon. We're just trying to nut out the details and if schedules are going to work out. And then she might play like a Viking themed. Actually, Leia, this would be open to you if you're free as well.
Ooh,
on your Sunday
Viking
night,
theme.
there is a. Oh, hold on. Time zone permitting, I'll find out for you. But it's Australian evening.
Find out for me because
Viking themed raids.
You know I will. Ooh.
I played a rabbit folk called Kaninur, which is basically rabbit in Swedish, and I played a Tempest cleric, and I would basically lightning charge my feet and bat people when I run into them and jump off them. That would be how I cast spells.
Awesome.
Yeah. No.
So,
Yeah.
and then every Wednesday
you know.
I'm here, so come check me out on my Twitters. Matt, you. I know I talked a whole bunch.
No, it's all good. Hey, I'm Matt. Welcome if you're new. Welcome if you're returning. So, you can find our YouTube stuff at youtube.com/splittheparty up in the top left hand. We are taking a little break from the pre-recorded content just for a little bit. It's been a big holidays. There's a lot of burnout happening with the Christmas videos that happen. So we just, mental health time. We're still doing streams 2 to 3 times a week. Over on this channel that you are on now. So if you like it, please consider doing more. You can find my Twitter right here. You can find the Split the Party and Leia's Twitter straight up there and under her name. And, well, what else am I doing? So my socials are in the chat right now. So Twitter and Instagram, you can find me there. I usually just post pretty much the same stuff I do in the Discord. I like minis a lot and food and doing stuff. And I am also a professional DM. You can hire me for adventures at dungeonmasterforhire.com.au, or my DMs are open if you would like to contact me directly. Either is fine, honestly. If you want to learn how to play D&D, if you want to join a group, if you want to do anything to do with D&D, my doors are open to have a chat. I will also just give D&D advice for free. That is not a charge thing. Just you can ask me anything, literally. Yeah, that is an open door policy. Do it. If you see us in the voice channels in Discord, by the way, as long as it's not like the Twitter live station, consider it open. Like, if you see us hanging around in there, you may join that call. You may chat and hang out. I know for England, 10 p.m. my time is around your mid-morning, because I think it's literally a 12-hour difference. We play a lot of League of Legends late at night, or games as well. Like Benji, George, Brendan, myself. I think we're about to get Lydia somehow into League of Legends. I didn't think the whole cast of Split the Party would play this goddamn horrible game. But we're doing it. Like, we're doing that at the moment. Like, I don't know why. We should be playing Deep Rock Galactics. Apparently, that's a great game. But we're playing League of Legends instead. This is not a stream. It's just hanging out. So, whatever.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yep.
Let's do this raid. Thank you to all the mods, by the way, that consistently hang around. Thank you, Alex, for always doing all the clips. And thank you, Jess, if you're in the ether somewhere. I heard she got sushi for me, and that is amazing. I love you.
Sushi?
Maybe. Yeah, there could be some bloody
I'm
sushi
so
downstairs
jelly.
for Matt. Yeah, there she is. All right. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, we're making sushi? We have to go get it. Oh, you want to go shopping. That is fair.
Oh, okay.
That's fair. Look, either way, I'm
You
good
had
with sushi.
I was gonna be so upset if you had sushi.
Part of me was
want
like,
sushi.
wait, if you went to go get sushi, did you do the shopping that we were doing? Anyway, I'm going to do a raid now, and we're going to raid
Yes.
Nyx. And Sean talks about and talks to Nyx a lot. And this is a person that I've had on my radar forever. So I would love to have him in some capacity one day.
He's a really amazing human being.
I've heard he's fantastic.
He's fantastic, very self-affirmative. Like, he's just a ray of sunshine. Very much one of those people you can reach out to anytime.
That's fair. Well, I'll stick around a little bit for the raid. I will have to get off probably within the next 5 minutes, but we're going to raid. When's the next stream? If Brendan doesn't do a gaming stream himself on Tuesday, I'll either be doing another Inscription one on Monday or Wednesday. Probably Wednesday at this stage if I don't have something else on in the day. So until then, we'll see you next week. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye. Yes.
Oh,